Alright, cool. Okay. Apparently there were a couple of settings that were awry in OBS that I really should have paid closer attention to before starting it up. Short version, between last week and now, I had to completely reinstall my OS because I screwed up my admin rights on this computer. Luckily, it gave me the excuse to go back to an older version that's more stable, so honestly, worked out fine because all my OBS troubles are done. I've got my NAS working properly so I can handle backups. It's been a good week, but it's still a hectic one as I desperately got back to where I should have been. So, before we get to the usual proceedings, I'm going to launch right into it. Just briefly enough so we can take care of this. We're going to take care of this, then we're going to head over to Swordmarch and talk about how things went last time around. Phase 3 now completable, but still require many more material. Check quickly on status of Mecha Friend. What's that gonna entail? Am I about to get a cutscene? Meh. What? What happened? Meh. But Mecha Friend? Oh no, this is terrible. What happened? Oh, it's in pieces for maintenance. Really? Really? Don't scare us like that. You only get wrong assumption. Then what are you in a flap about? Meh, I tell you. Parts of Mecha Friend missing. Repapa lose pieces? Meh, Repapa have all pieces before talk to you. Repapa in trouble. Construction of Doric not even possible without Mecha Friend. And I did not sign up for this. This is going to break poor Valdi's heart. We can't preclude the possibility that someone took the pots by mistake. Right, let's ask around the colony. Well then. I guess we'll have that to look forward to eventually, but I skipped over the, quote, start of the stream in order to ensure that we could attend to that real quick. So, a lot happened since the last time we stepped into this, didn't it? So, before I see to all of the chatter, before I see to much of what's going on in game, let us first walk through what we learned last time around, since I cut things off fairly abruptly given how late we went last week. So, just briefly, actually I may as well back out of the game real quick so I don't have that distracting me. So, what did we learn? A lot. There's still a decent amount that we don't know, such as the source of Ouroboros or how the convergence happened, but what we do know is, roughly speaking, how long it's been since at least the last time that Ouroboros was unleashed and the whole Mobius conflict began. And we also have a decent idea as to what exactly is the current situation. So, in the process of everything, we ran into the same people that Van Damme was working with or slash the leader of. And they are called the Lost Numbers and are effectively the descendants of those who were either able to avoid getting under Mobius's thumb or those who were able to break away. Along with this, we also learned that two of the members who had been part of Ouroboros the last time around, namely centuries ago, were Agnian and Kavesi soldiers, which means the 10-year time limit that seems to be imposed on them is possible to get around, as we would expect. The question is, how? Because it's stated that it's not quite known for certain. What we also know is more about the Queens, because there were 3 possibilities as to what exactly was going on with them. Well, there are technically 5, but I'm assuming we can leave out character assassination as well as under extreme duress, because that would have led to a far more muted interpretation or just praise of the game in general. So, 3 options. Amnesia, Evil Clone, or Android Replica. Yes, I am quoting something. So, they decided to go the Android Replica route. The Queens are still alive, and based on what N said and what Van Damme's daughter believes, Monica Van Damme, we'll just call her Monica for the sake of ease, It seems as if they believe the queens are still alive somewhere, but in some kind of hibernation. Under the belief that they have a much longer lifespan than normal. Given that Melia is Hyentia and Nia is a flesh eater, reasonable assumptions. So we have an objective in which we can move towards. In that we have we have the two queens that we need to go looking for, even though we don't necessarily have a good idea as to what yet. And we also have some idea as to how important Ouroboros is, because they made a real big deal out of these 6. And they made sure that we were aware, hey, doesn't this guy look familiar? Doesn't this guy look familiar? Come on. Listen to the descriptions. Don't they sound familiar? Yes, we get the point, game. We know what I'm picking up what you're putting down. You're being subtle about it, which means I don't need to have played the prior games to know what's going on, but still, you're being a little thick. Well, actually, no, you're being subtle enough,
hey,
so...
Did you guys hear something?
Oh, hey, Gilgamesh got the reference. Yes,
right.
indeed. Although mind control would have also worked, I suppose. Either way, there we are. So, a lot happened. Luckily, in the process of all this, we were able to knock out the Annihilator, so we are in fortunate hands in that respect, which means we don't have to worry about Swordmarch or any of the colonies getting murked, which is nice. So, yeah, plenty to worry about. So what we're going to do for this stream is, since we got a taste of power, as it were, with Monica being listed... Actually, I don't know. I don't think she's listed under heroes yet, is she? Yeah, technically, but inaccessible. Since that she is labeled as one of the heroes, I'm thinking what we do first is we're going to progress the story up until the point where she becomes a more permanent member, or at least up to the point where we get access to her class. At which point, well, I guess we get to have all sorts of fun, although, when do I unlock you? Although, unless you're the colony Iota leader, which, to be fair, I already saw one bit of chatter from, well, chat, saying, oh, you can probably take it now, and to be fair, level 40, probably can. Especially since I was able to bump these up a decent amount, and brother, not right now. I'm trying to do it. Well, do I need to turn up the noise gate? Sorry, it looked like there was a bit of... It looked like there was some noise in the background, but I don't know if it was just... Yeah, well. To be fair, my neighbors are having a Halloween party on November 2nd, but never mind that. To be fair, closest weekend. So, that in mind, we're going to progress the story up until the point where we get Monica. You need to do a side quest for her, I believe. Well, we will progress up to the point where the side quest shows up then. So, that is the plan. And then once that rolls around, we got a bit to see to, especially since we just unearthed that. So, we'll see how far we get, and hopefully it ends up being a good time. So before we jump into the proceedings, let's see what chat's been up to. Hello, Gilgamesh. This is the chapter I recommend doing a lot of side quests on after getting... You probably shouldn't have told me that part. There's a point late in the chapter where you're locked out of side quests for a bit. I believe the game will tell you. Alright, fair enough. I will let it tell me then. Let's see. I'm looking forward to the Xenoblade X remaster next year. I look forward to playing it a year after that at the rate we're going through this game. And at the rate I'm getting through the Xenoblade 2 stuff. More on what's been going on with that at the end of the stream. So, and then there's your troopers checking in. Well, checking in. Good to see you. Let's see. I already own the Wii U version of X, but my Wii U gamepad's triggers don't work anymore. Well, that sucks. Alrighty, I think that's everything in here. Let's see. I believe Melia is kidnapped by Mobius based on En's laughter. It is a reasonable assumption that she is being held. I find it hard to believe that they could completely duplicate what Melia is capable of just by mechanical prowess, especially given that a lot of their technology is ether-based and not necessarily advanced enough to handle that, although artificial blades do exist, but replicating a Hyentia to that degree? Kidnapped does make more sense. The question is, where? But we can fret about that later. For now, there's apparently people to talk to. May as well while we're on the way. So, my mom got remarried, and now it sounds like your new partner will be moving in with us soon. How would you guys feel if you were in my shoes? Great, I guess. What's remarried? Of course. So, mums and dads, they get married, but my dad went and died, and my mom got married again. That sounds way complicated. So complicated I don't even know how to respond.
We made some new friends.
Did we though? This expanse here was once the battleground of Kevis and Agnes, and an especially violent one at that. The battle was a swamp for both sides. All that remained was a wasteland mounded high with husks. This was the place that our ancestors made home. It's a strange and haunted sight, but it keeps us safe and hidden. Nothing has really changed since then. We still live here, leading our boxed-in lives, counting out our stagnant little days. Yeah, I can imagine. We're bound to have plenty of people to talk to through here. I did label this Exploring Swordmarch, and I suspect we're not done, given that, well, we've got undoubtedly more cutscenes to worry about once we step into there, so we'll see what awaits us, right? Grandpa and Grandma are always reading me books. It's super kind of them. Grandpa, Grandma, you mean those wrinkly dudes, right? That's right. That's your dad's dad, or your dad's mum, or your mum's dad, or your mum's mum. You're making my head spin here, but of course. They're gonna play that for all the laughs they can get, aren't they? I won't care. We'll see what they do. We'll see if they can be clever about it. I dare say there are quite a few questions you'd like to put to me right now. But if you aren't sick or wounded, please stay out of the medical facility if you don't mind. Your presence is bound to cause fuss, you see. Please bear with me for the sake of the people who need their rest. Oh, like those little baby people? That's right. We have some gravely ill old folk being cared for too. People who are sadly coming to the end of their lives.
We've made some new friends.
Did we now? Alrighty. The rooms are ready for you now. How about getting some rest? What has you pondering, Noah? Besides the whole end thing?
You say? You know him?
Oh?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He
Alright.
slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Huh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
You liar.
Hmm?
Yeah, she's been shown to be perceptive. You're not getting away with that. Who was N at one point? Or who is he? You know what? That gives you...
What's wrong?
There you go.
Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
Besides everything?
No. Don't worry about it.
That's not gonna fly.
It's just a passing thought.
Yeah?
Now you gotta say it.
I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
You really should have talked with her about this. Come on, she spilled her heart to you. Least you can do is return the favor, right? Wow, soft beds are really comfy. Oh no! I'm fairly sure you've always slept well, even in sleeping bags. Same. Wait, what was the exchange between those two? You lot, weren't you even a little nervous? Clearly you were nervous enough for all of us, judging by those dark circles under your eyes. I couldn't just meekly go to sleep after getting here and processing all that information. That sounds more like excitement than nerves if you ask me. Well, it looks like last night's jumble of information will be sorted out in the war room. Right. Oh yeah, you did set up something that Senna's going through right now, didn't you? I get the feeling we're gonna pay the piper on that by the end of this chapter, if the rest of the chapters have been any indication. We should probably start making a move over to the war room then. Right, agreed. Monica said you take the lift down from near by the Praetorian Hill, right? That's the Sword's Hilt Guard. All the way there, huh? Okay then. Yep. Alrighty then. Oh, what's going on in chat? Hang on, what's going on in chat? Oh, a member of chat accidentally blocked another one? Would you be able to see them if you go to one of the prior stream VODs? Because I know, well, I don't disable chat or anything, and Gilgamesh is usually pretty talkative in those. Unless you're able to find the, well, unless you want a direct link. Actually, here's what might work. If I do a direct, I wonder if I could do a direct link to, dumb idea. You know what? Probably shouldn't be distracting myself too much with this, but I'm kind of curious now if how you would fix something like this. Because my first thought would be... Here's my thinking, Troopers. What if you just take a direct link over to Gilgamesh's channel? Can you reverse it then, if you explicitly search it out? Because I think that's his user profile, so I wonder if that would make a difference. It's not as if he has any content on there, so might be worth a try. Either way, I'm genuinely curious to see how this plays out, so good luck. I'm back to the story then. Sure. Actually, I should probably switch over to this. Alright, down that way, huh? Would probably be faster to just walk, but why would I do something so sensible, right? Is it possible to go into here? Yeah, maybe. Hard to know what is and isn't accessible at this point. I have no idea what's going on, nothing seems wrong on my end. Interesting. Well, effectively you're... Well, actually, are you able to see your Troopers? Because he's claiming not to be able to see you. Oh, well. You guys can work that out in chat. I need to figure out where I'm going. Okay, so... over in that direction. Quest-related events. In here. Color me intrigued. Alright then. Let's keep it moving. Eh? Check what?
It appears we can pass through here.
Is there anything useful up this way?
Alright.
I've got nothing better to do. Nothing seems wrong on your end? Well, either way. I suppose it wouldn't matter much to you. I'm pretty sure the way YouTube handles blocking, it's a one-way ticket. Or rather, the way it handles blocking is that you can still see all of their stuff, but you just won't be able... Well, the one who blocks you just won't be able to see you. I think that's how it works. Thoughts on the baby scene? It felt a little overdone, but at the same time, if that is literally your first experience of it, I'm not sure how you would respond in actuality. So, no strong opinion on it. Okay, so we've got this direction. Hello, strangers. Oh, nice. I guess this is how you get up to this container. Nice.
This should prove useful later.
Let's put it away for safekeeping.
Good thing I burned a bunch of Nopon coins earlier. Anything of note this way? Couple exits marked out, although that's probably related to something else. Another location, huh?
Let's just sneak a peek.
This is valuable. I'll hang on to it.
Let's put it away for safekeeping.
There we are. Oh. I don't think the game knows what it's doing. Have you seen the Founders statues yet? The statues that got made of the people who originally built the city. Here's a question for you. Who do you think's the coolest of them? Huh? Maybe the one on the far left? Oh, so that's what you're into, huh? For me, I guess it would be second from the right.
We've made some new friends.
I guess we'll see what that has a meaning later. Oh, that's what that button does. Okay. Let's fast track over to where we need to be then before I get derailed too much. Let's see if that's the direction we're going. Yeah, probably best to just start from here. Oh, look, someone I can talk to. So you smashed up the castle's annihilator, huh? We used the chaos you kindly created to kick Kevis in the proverbial by raiding the pods. You Ouroboros are like a star of hope rising above this city. You've set an awfully high standard for yourselves.
We've made some new friends.
No pressure then. Outside thunder with noise of war, but inside city happily safe. Gigi have eye patch, so Gigi never leave home without. What? I didn't think Nopon had any need for eye patches. Yeah, keep those tones down or Gigi have to admit it merely stylish affectation! Yeah. I have questions then.
We've made some new friends.
I wonder what this is about. This is going to be something for them to ruminate over later, won't it? Shop of Wellweller's General Store, passed down through many generations of traders. Ancestors of Wellwell travel whole of world in caravan, but one day decide to stop caravan and settle here. After that, shop deal in many goods. Artistic things, Nopon craft, fun printed matters, important service to city friends.
We've made some new friends.
Alrighty then. What's up? Am I a rare sight to you? The city's got 3 types of folk. Promising youngsters, hard-working adults, and old folks with time on their hands. Time on your hands? Like you don't have anything you need to do? We paint, write poetry, play an instrument, or in my case, have a good old drink every day. I'm sure. All the city's residents are descended from the 6 houses. I can trace my roots back to House Ortis, Monica's to House Van Dam, and so on and so forth. And in remembrance of our ancestors' endeavors, our eye patches are each adorned with the pattern of our respective houses. Guests like you have to make do with just a plain, boring old version, I'm afraid.
We've made some new friends.
Is my British slipping into Australian again? Feels like it is. The Lost Numbers gear mostly consist of redux versions of stuff that we salvage from battlefields. After so many years of tinkering about with this stuff, we've got the process down to a fine art now. All these are pretty good, no? Yeah, totally. You'd never know this stuff was salvaged from battle wreckage. Actually, I help them out with it from time to time as well. Well, gotta keep yourself busy somehow, right? Oh hey,
We've
canteen.
made some new friends.
Is the buff from here any good?
I'm getting peckish. Do you have any snacks?
Alright. I don't want to get too wrapped up in discussion. Alright, just a straight EXP boost. Oh, Aqua Plaza, that's a familiar sight.
This is really good.
I'm trying to remember if I've seen... Actually, no, I think I've edited that recently.
I look forward to tasting
Feels like it anyway. I don't think I need the experience boost, but hey. Gotta unlock everything, right? However you look at it, Guernica was a great man and a heroic fighter. He ceded his position as elder to Monica so that he could carry on fighting on the front lines. Each time he rode back into the city on his levelness, he brought back a brand new tale of valor and daring do. Yes, I certainly wasn't the only one who was eager to hear them either. He inspired courage in all of us, not just the Lost Numbers. He was a great example, right up to his final moments.
We've made some new friends.
Indeed. Based on what we saw. And here he was worried about writing his name into history, but to be fair, there we are. Alright, everything's good, your troopers? Good to hear. Well, we'll see if it sticks. Okay, so before I get distracted by yet more ladders, let's head over this way.
I think we can take that elevator down to the war room.
Been a while since my last war council. Hope this isn't one of the boring ones.
Depends on what we're going to be discussing, I suspect.
I hate the waiting part.
Alrighty. See, I thought he'd kick Gilgamesh out of the channel. No, I don't know if you could kick a mod out, actually. Huh, is it possible? I think I have to demod someone first.
Okay then. Sneaking into Agnes Castle, huh?
What?
Seems we won't be catching a break anytime soon.
Excuse me?
So this person who knows where the true queens are... who was it again?
You're looking for Gondor.
Ah, that's right.
I'm not gonna be able to take that name
So
seriously.
then, we've just got to find this Gondor, break him out of the prison camp, and get the spark out of there.
Luckily, they don't kill us immediately after we've been captured. We're held beneath the castle, in a detention facility.
To perform forced labor?
There's that as well. But mostly, it's to set an example.
Example?
On the day of an eclipse, once a year, they hold a mass execution of prisoners at Hope's Rest, a hill on the castle's south edge. The whole event gets projected, high into the sky.
Lovely. Let me guess. Soon.
Oh no. So that's what you meant.
It's to show us we're powerless.
And the place they do this is Hope's Rest. What kind of sick joke is that?
A twisted joke, you might say.
The next eclipse falls about a month from now. So that's our deadline for what we've got to do. Contact the prisoner and get the intel on the Queens.
A month.
Mio,
Well, no two ways about it. We better get started now.
yeah, and we better hurry. We can't waste a single day.
Let's say we make it in without a hitch. Won't the you-know-what give us away?
Uni, I don't think we do know.
The red glowing Mobius eye thing.
Oh,
Bad.
Those eye patches I gave you? There's a special alloy embedded in them. Long as you got that, you'll be near invisible. Slip clean under their noses.
Didn't we already know that?
And after we've got the info, how do we get out?
You've put the Kavesi Annihilator out of commission. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Bruh.
Even if we get out, what about your lot?
You don't need to worry about them. They knew the risk.
That doesn't make it okay.
Agreed.
Yeah, well, that's how we do things.
But still,
I'll tell you too. Be prepared to make sacrifices.
Yeah, none of them are commanders. They're not gonna take that well.
All right. However, only as our absolute last resort.
Okay, fine, I'll let you
that
have
fair?
that one.
That's awfully kind of you. But kind doesn't win wars. There's a Nopon called Samon in engineering. He'll be able to find you a way into the castle. Get the details from him.
Alrighty then. Mr. Salmon's engineering department? Go down the lift near Dorgan Cliff, and you'll find it in no time. It's the big lift you took to get up here. You know the one? Right. Well, that's it. Ciao! Oi, what? You're not gonna show us the way? There's a strategy meeting we have to be at, discussing what to do after the infiltration. Oh, you're infiltrating the prison too? Well, it was originally our plan. I see. Looking forward to working with you then. Yeah, sorry, not gonna be all buddy-buddy with you. That's your problem then. Wow, what crawled up his ass? Look at it from their perspective. We essentially took the Ouroboros powers that were originally intended for them. But what does that have to do with any of this? Let's just play our part for now. We should head to engineering. Alrighty, castle access. Gonna have to mark that one next, right? Oh, already given it to me, huh? I joined the Lost Numbers in the hope of becoming as fine a man as
oh,
Guernica.
so that's how they're doing.
In the hopes of becoming as strong and as kind as him. Yet even as of this day, it still remains an aspiration. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot to look over in the discussion window, isn't there? Alright. Over in Cadenzia, huh? Let's go looking around then. Okay, so close by. Alrighty. Let's be off. Go back to Monica soon? Let's at least progress this a little farther, but is that just to get the hero quest going? I guess we'll find out. You're just down here then, right? Alright, how to get down. Ah, there's the path. Cool.
Never seen this place before.
Harbor, huh? Hang on, is there something over there? Huh, quest-related thing. Let's see to this first. Excuse me, are you summoned? Most indeed, and our friends famed Ouroboros? I hear everything from Monica. We'll lend spare ship to friends, no worry. Thank you very much for this. And there we are. Gee, good ship. Boundary the name. Friends feel free to use. Whoa, nice piece of kit this. I've never seen a real ship before, except in the textbooks. If friends feeling gratitude can show respect by adding Mr. to start of name. Mr. Salmon? Sorry to cut the pleasantry short, but could you tell us more about the infiltration plan? At least ask about boat first, meh. Ah, fine. Someone explained, so listen up. Surroundings of Agnes Castle under exceptionally strict guard. Nothing too unexpected. Even with most state-of-art cloaking device, approached by Levness greeted with shooting and shouting and sharp landing. That's why we plan to approach en route that go across Erythia Sea. Oh, Erythia, huh? I wonder what the spin on this one's gonna be. From the sea, huh? Wait, if they discover us in the drink, then aren't we really royally snuffed? Erythia Sea shrouded in black fog. If you ship to glide along on surface of sea, will not show up on radar scan from above. Right, good thinking. Before proceed to explain nitty-gritty, we must make ship shipshape. Friends have to help also, of course. It not run as is? There not enough fuel for runnage of boundary. Ah, so that's the problem. Sounds like you need some good old-fashioned physical labor. Sign me up. Samon, happy to see friends so enthusiastic. Could never hope to even carry 300 ethers. 300?! Excuse me, what? The 300? Oh, there's my reaction. Do we really need that many? Friends must remember, once depart on ship, they're nowhere to top up before land of destination. That does make sense. Sure, but where the spark are we gonna find that many cylinders? Not here, that for sure. We pour all fuel we had into making prototype. In other words, we have to figure out the whole supply chain from nothing? Perish thought, friend. Someone never expect friends could provide alone. Only need to assist associate of Salmon. Would like friends to go see Tima and explain situation. And that person can get us the cylinders? Assuredly, Tima comes from one of 6 mighty houses. Should be no big deal to part with 100 ether cylinder or even 1,000. What are these 6 houses? Very fancy houses, and holding a very important people. Alright, we've got it. So where can we find this Tima? In Kalem region residential quarter of city. Great. Let's go then.
We've made some new friends.
Alrighty then. So before we do that, I saw a quest related thing over this way. And am curious. Also container through here, so I gotta check that out though. Oh right, I see.
No problem.
It's just getting this out of the way so we can get to the container, right? Cool. What has chat been up to? I'm pronouncing the Nopan's name wrong. Yeah, I'm bad with names. You should see me try to play a CRPG. I consistently get the names wrong, and also I've got a lot that I'm trying to process right now, so... That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. Okay. No. Over this way, huh? That makes things simple. Okay. This is probably the closest one. So put more emphasis on the first syllable. I'll probably end up forgetting. or mess it up even further. Alrighty. Oh, more people to talk to. Exploring Swordmarch indeed. You already know this, but Agnes and Kevis have been fighting forever. And we've been living so that we escape the notice of Agnes, Kevis, and Mobius for just as long. I think it's about time we stop living this way, don't you?
We've made some new friends.
I mean, look at what we've known, right? Monica's little crew of running dogs, huh? Well, you can leave me right out of it, whatever it is. No, that's not us. What? You ain't Lost Numbers? Well, that's alright then. Not everyone in the city supports the Lost Numbers crew, you know. Some of us want nothing more than a quiet, peaceful life. That's what I want anyway. To be left in peace. Fair enough.
We've made some new friends.
The Elder is a lady I admire. Never a stronger woman I've seen. Her father and her spouse together lost, yet she still soldiers on in stern command. As daughter of the noble house of Doyle, I hope that I too climb to such a height. I guess we'll see if that ends up being relevant for side quests.
We've made some new friends.
Alrighty. Who are you? I think the Lost Numbers are wrong to carry on stealing cradles at the risk of exposing themselves. All they're doing is giving the enemy more hostages, and yet they still carry on. We all know what kind of atrocities are going on at the castle.
We've made some new friends.
No pressure then. It was at just your age when my grandchild joined the Lost Numbers. But he went missing on his very first mission. We should never have let him go. I regret it to this day. But now I have the power to at least oppose what the Lost Numbers are doing.
We've made some new friends.
Huh. I wonder what sort of internal turmoil.
Timna's place should be around here.
Do you really think she can come up with 300 ether cylinders?
Not without a price, most likely. Hey, so my dad came back from an expedition, and guess what? He brought me a fortune clover. Whoa, I'm so jelly. You left 7 in no time. So they collect them even up here, huh? Well, I guess no reason not to. They'd have similar... well, I imagine there'd be enough cultural similarities, perhaps. Miss Timna, we've come on an errand from Salmon. Oh, really? And what might he need? Well, he's found himself quite urgently needing a large quantity of fuel, so... I don't need the preambles, Duck. This is Salmon we're talking about. I'm sure he's got a whole lot of guff to sell me. Well, I wouldn't quite... It's quite alright. What's he after? Tell me plainly. 300 ether cylinders. Planning something big again, isn't he? Not to worry, I'll have them prepared. Or, well, I'd love to do that for you, but lately the conservative lot have been buzzing around. Such a pain. The truth is, we haven't been able to secure a surplus for ourselves either. The conservative what now? They're the people who don't welcome war, perhaps. It seems you know enough to recognize not all of this great city's people think the same way. Some are happy to remain spectators in the conflict taking place outside our doors, not fight Mobius, maintain the status quo. They want nothing more than to seal the city's hatches, build up our defenses. Lots of conservative people like that here. But do pardon an old woman for that tangent. We were talking about ether cylinders. Their lot has been stockpiling more than they need, all just to cock a snook at us. You should get what you need from them. Huh? Didn't you just say you didn't like each other? That doesn't mean there aren't any sensible people on that side, too. I see. So even your separate factions are comprised of varying types, then? Well, maybe we should pay a visit to one of these sensible people, then. Please do. Speak to Miori. She's the person in charge of the material storage warehouse. If you tell her that the Noppon's needs are many, the conversation should go smoothly. The Noppon's needs are many? Probably a code phrase. The material storage warehouse is outside the city. Mind how you go. Understood. Thanks for your help. Alrighty. More to traipse around with. Okay. I'm assuming I need to head over to... Yeah, it looks like I'll need to... Oh, hang on. Quest-related event over there now. What, does that start off the hero quest? I mean, I kind of want to keep following this trail for a bit. Oh, hey, perfect timing. You lots have already smashed up a few flame clocks so far, right? Yeah, a few, I guess. Why? Well, the thing is, the lost numbers are going to start paying out a bounty for damage dealt to Mobius. Here you go.
We've made some new friends.
Ah, that's what it was. Fair enough. Gondor's the only one that knows the whereabouts of the real queens. I really hope everything works out. You don't think we can handle it? No, it's got nothing to do with you guys or the plan. Sorry, just forget I said anything. The boss will have my guts for gods if I say something I'm not supposed to. What do you know that I don't? What do you know that I don't? Should I be concerned? There's another quest-related event over that way, huh? I may as well stop by on our way around, right? I think you can find Gray here? It wouldn't surprise me, given that he seemed associated with Van Damme. Actually, hang on a minute. Now that I'm thinking about it... Yep, he's got an eye covered. Definitely associated with this place, if nothing else. Another one? I'm gonna have a lot to dig through.
The material storage warehouse is outside the city, right? Why did they put it closer by, do you think?
Perhaps it's to do with what Timna was saying about the city's rival factions.
Well, even then, you'd think... Well, would it just be a squabble? You'd think that there would be... Well...
And now we know things.
Alrighty. Over this way. Yeah, this seems like the easiest way to reach it. Let's move. Alright, am I gonna get mauled on the way over? Oh yeah, I should set a... Actually, before I get mauled, I should set a hero. Let's see, if I don't have Monica at my beck and call... Let's see, who do I have equipped right now? So I've got... Medic Gunner, Strategos, Guardian Commander, Lone Exile, Sword Fighter... You know what? I may as well bring... You know what? It'll be amusing. Let's bring him in.
I can lend you a hand.
And it's digging a ball.
Huh. Up there, huh? How do I get up there? Oh wait, there's a ladder. Oh, a couple ladders, actually. Wonder which one actually leads to it. Well, I guess we'll find out, and probably get mauled by beasties all the while. No. You're not gonna maul me? What, is it because I mauled you once already? It could be, actually.
Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
It's called Go Up the Ladder. That way I don't have to fight.
Alright.
Hiya! So, let's see where this takes us. Oh, container. Hello. Am I going to be allowed to get over to that? Yeah, if I'm careful.
Ah! Get away!
Yeah, no. Actually, I probably won't be able to avoid that one if I... Oh god, that almost killed me.
Demon
Good thing we put Gray into here. Yeah, I don't want to use anybody that requires me to stand over there. Yeah, the blowdown from that is what concerns me. Okay, they did at least respawn him over here, but I did not want to be responsible for that, let's put it that way. Wait, how is Senna on the ground after this? Well, to be fair, level 46. And Mio's on the ground now. Good job, guys.
Sorry to put you out. Yeah, that went pretty good. Eight ion?
It means there were no holes in my strategy.
Damn it.
Oh, that's a rare one.
This one's up to you.
Okay. That was annoying. Listen to the music when you're outside up the top of the sword. It's a remix of Galahad Fortress. Wouldn't surprise me if that were the case, though. We'll see if... Well, I'm trying to remember. When was the last time I heard Galahad Fortress, though? Hasn't shown up when I've been shuffling my music lately. Well, I suppose we'll see before too long. Either way, container.
Might as well claim this.
Anything good? Yeah, a decent amount. Alright, let's keep it moving. So it looks like that's the way I have to go if I want up. Alright, let's see. Can I reach from over here? Maybe. Let's find out! Barely. Nice. Barely. Alright. So how's your day going? We're gonna be climbing ladders for a while, aren't we? Yeah, not too much longer by the looks of it. Okay, good, that is in range. I hope they give me a landmark for this after we're done. Otherwise, this could get repetitive after a while. So we'll see. Okay, then we've got... Okay, swings around this way, huh? Man, they...
So cold. Whose bright idea was it to put a warehouse in the arse end of nowhere?
They must have wanted it somewhere that's hard to reach. Not that info didn't leak anyway.
Well, what can you do? Besides complain bitterly about everything. Alrighty.
Good thing we found this.
Surprised at how much we got from that, honestly. Nice. No complaints here. No complaints here. Ooh, container. Quick, grab the loot. Well, not a bad view, at least. But you can see through, well... So we've got Agnes Castle all the way over there, huh?
What would it be doing here?
Well, you're able to see anyway. Just over yonder.
This is something decent, right?
Hopefully.
Might as well claim this.
Anything good? Cool. And the person we need to see right where we need him. Hey, are you Miori? What? Miss Timna sent us. We're trying to get some ether cylinders. Timna did? Well, is that all? She didn't give you a message or something? Huh? A message? Don't think I remember anything like that. Right, no deal then. You can leave now. What? Look, this isn't what we were told. I'm a busy gal, okay? Beat it. Come on, none of you remember, seriously? Hey, wait! So just to abandon hope. She give coldest shoulder. Oh, right. She said to mention that the Nopon... Oh, really, Senna? Is that really what she said? To the word, to the letter, are you sure? Huh? Oh, was it needs are many instead? Yes, now I get it. I'll get them ready for you. Really? Thanks so much! Great success! I see. So that's what she meant by the conversation going smoothly. Huh? It mean this person big Nopon fan. Only reasonable, really. No, it's a code phrase, you dumb. So, how many do you need? 300 ether cylinders. Is that manageable? I'll check. Hold tight. Also, don't let anyone near the storage. Sure thing. How does anything get done if there's this much conniving? And I thought the squabbling in Uriah was bad. Don't let anyone near? Pfft, like anyone bothered coming out here without a rock-solid reason. It sounded like the faction she belongs to doesn't want any involvement with us. I imagine she doesn't want to be suspected of helping Ouroboros. Well then, should we give her a hand? The faster it's done, the sooner we can be out of her hair. This is not our territory. She says stay put, we stay put. She said to not let anyone near. I would assume that includes us. Yeah, let's keep watch like we were told. Huh? And that's why. Something up, Mimi? I just heard something. It's coming this way. Oh. Convenient. Why are they so big? Let's take them out before things get messy. I'm with you. Can I even handle these?
We have some new names, Richard.
Yes, we do. We can. Cool. Alrighty, let's rough them up. Okay, I'm taking a lot of damage. Yeah, start blocking stuff. Okay, you know what? If you're taking this much damage, get their attention and run away. Oh, wow. Wait, Neo's on the ground? Okay, good. At least Noah was able to help there. Whoops. And I hit the wrong button. Great. We're gonna be here a while. Huh. We're dealing decent damage to him, but we're still... well... enemy seems angry. You don't say! Okay, good. Alright. Oh, geez, right on cue, huh? Huh. Did you take one of them down, or did we just get taunted? Okay, that's one down. Cool. Okay, we're good. We're good. I was a little worried for a second, but it looks like we're fine. Ah, sucker. Nice. Phew. I heard a ruckus out here. Anything I need to worry about? Not even slightly. Nobody's here. Right. I prepared the ether cylinders. Take them and go. Thanks. More than enough,
Should be
huh?
done with the ether cylinders now. Let's get back to Mr. Samon.
Salmon. Okay, got it.
I'm on board for that.
You're not clever. Okay. And away we go. Now, the Condenzia region is a pain to fully map out due to its size. Oh boy, I only got all the landmarks recently. Filling the map works the same way as the Xenoblade 1 map, as we've seen. Yep. Alright. Let's take care of this ether cylinder problem. I'm glad I didn't have to go hunting for him myself.
Is that, wonder if there's another way somewhere.
Away from here.
Like a new location.
Job well done. Salmon pull all-nighter to install. Expect to be shipshape by tomorrow morning.
That soon?
Salmon never flounder. Always get job done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you not necessary. Salmon is fixer-upper by trade.
What's that?
Special.
Ah, this is ultimate vessel.
Ultimate vessel.
That right. Even vortexing raging great sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats. Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's someone's dream.
Wow.
Are those Chekhov's blueprints? That feels like Chekhov's blueprints. Okay, so we'll have to return to the Lost Number dorm in order to progress the story then, huh? Okay. That's easy enough, I suppose. Actually, this one's probably closer at this point. Alrighty. So far, so smooth. Minus the occasional... well, minus the occasional bit of shenanigans, but still. Not even gonna let us approach, huh? What has you curious, Lance?
There, all done.
Wow! Amazing!
Okay, I'll bag you the next one. I even brought the materials and stuff. Make me something mega cool, yeah?
Sure. What kind of blade do you want? Sword? Gun?
Fists.
Okie dokie.
Hey.
Hmm?
If we didn't have to fight each other, you think that could have been Yoren?
Yoren, did
So
you
that's
ditch
what has you
training again
curious,
just
huh?
to work on this stuff? Did not. I'm not skiving. I just had a bad headache. I gave notice too.
Excuse me? No one did that for you, right?
Yeah, I'm used to doing it.
Okay, it's done. Hold on. Is that...
Who's that? Lance?
This one's Uni, and this is Noah.
Hey! That looks just like me. Good job, matey.
Huh?
I love it, Yoren.
Yeah?
How did you have time to paint
Yeah.
them, I wonder?
We don't have your talent. All we can do is slash and shoot each other. But you create things.
Hey, so who's this? We know someone like that?
Looks like a real tough fella.
Wait.
That's... it's me.
What?
This is you.
It looks nothing like you.
Was he always Mobius?
Yeah, but, like... that's what I want to end up like, someday. Silly, huh?
It's not silly. I believe in you. I've seen exactly what you can do.
You think he's got what it takes? You're talking out your bum.
No, I'm not. He can do it. Right, Yoren?
I'll try then. I'll try really hard.
How long have you been Mobius, I wonder?
He looked up to me, man. Smiling.
Sometimes it's hard to judge, huh? What we're supposed to be protecting. It all gets a bit blurry.
Yeah.
Even so, his smile was the real thing. We should cherish that. Next time we'll think twice about who really needs punching.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Took you a bit to reciprocate, but alright. Where's this? Ah. Restless, presumably? To be fair, why wouldn't you be? Oh yes, why would you not be? For all we know, there's another clone of you in there, isn't there?
So you saw it.
Huh?
Your husk. Your own lifeless husk. You've come across it.
Okay, that's almost too
How
perceptive.
did you?
Your eyes. You looked like you were gazing into your own past.
That's crazy. Live long enough and you learn how to figure out stuff like that.
Oh, it hasn't been as long as you think. But folk do tell me I'm pretty sharp.
No. How come you don't wake these guys up? Can you use the help? Or is it because they'd just be Mobius fodder?
They can't be fodder. If we wake them up here, they'll be freed from the shackles of the flame clock.
So why then?
Because this is our fight. We don't know how long it'll take. And their lives are short.
So you don't want to get them mixed up in everything?
That's one reason.
And the other?
People need to learn who they really are. What they have to leave behind for posterity. I want them to wake up in a world that affords them that chance.
How do we discover who we really are?
That from the husk.
Yeah.
You won't find yourself there.
Huh?
You've got to look to the present and the future only. The one in the past, it isn't you. You didn't make that, and it's not yours.
Make that?
But look to the future, and you can build yourself up however you like. You can become whoever you want to be.
I can?
You've got the power to do so. Be true to yourself.
Thank you. That's...
Well, that's what my dad always said.
There it is.
your dad.
But it goes for you, too.
True to myself. We'll see.
How will they unshackle him from the 10-year lifespan, I wonder? What has you up and about? Still too hot?
Really? Did you seriously just burn your tongue again?
Wait, again?
Ah, you saw that.
Well, your soup is one of the highlights of my day.
Really? Whoa, thanks. I'm flattered.
It was just the truth.
Want some to taste test?
For real. Good thing I got off early.
Alright, here's some light fluff after that very serious conversation. Not that I'm complaining.
You enjoy cooking?
Oh, it's been drilled into me. It's a ritual now. Can't really start the day without making a pot.
I get you. 2 months, huh? Since that battle.
Yeah.
You're tough. No joke.
Eh?
We heard from uni that you're just like us.
Oh, that part.
I've been plodding along, playing it all cool. But when we saw him again, I thought, nah, snuff all of this.
I'm scared too. Just so you know. Since Monica told us the whole truth, I've hoped... No. I'm sure I'll see Miyabi again. I'm so sure of it.
Hard, wasn't it? Hearing that.
Yeah. But it sure beats ignorance.
That's what Noah thinks too. You're hard as nails.
What we don't know might as well not exist. It's an obvious way to think, but it isn't right. Closing my eyes doesn't mean evil disappears.
And so, you go on?
Yeah, I'll keep going. While my flame still flickers to the bitter end. With all of you.
You said it.
And immediately downs the soup, of course. Still, good conversation. Did we hear from Monica? Yeah, the ship's ready. Mr. Salmon must have pulled an all-nighter. It's all going to kick off soon. Our preparations should also be complete. Let's rendezvous with Mr. Salmon at port. Let's. Alrighty then. Okay. Anything new drenched up before I head off in that direction? There we are, that's what I was looking for. Oh, here we go.
Oh my, oh my.
This isn't what I expected.
What is the meaning of this? That's most peculiar. There had never been any issue with me hitching a ride on an armory before. Now you're telling me that I, moi, yours truly, may not accompany you.
Elder's orders, Mom. Please don't make things difficult, Miss Masher. You know well enough. I don't have the authority to permit your departure without at least a platoon. For protection.
Yes, I do understand, of course. Sensible, really. Given poor Uncle Gurney's horrid plight, heightening security on all outbound transports, are we, Moni, dearest? I've needs too. Forget platoons. I've a mind to enlist every lost number there is. Would that suit you better? That said, perchance, if you were to reconsider...
Please stop getting so close to the camera.
I would be more than capable of fending for myself. Do you see what I'm alluding to?
I'm in no position to decide, Mom. In any case, I'm afraid you'll have to take it up with the Elder.
Oh, I commend your obedience. Thank you. That'll be all. What a wet blanket.
What were you expecting?
I was so raring to go. I feel as a babe cast by the wayside. To business. Let's see. How might I foil Moni dearest's little arrangement?
How do you have the time to be dressed so ridiculously anyway? Am I really prepared to go and get myself involved in that mess? Let's see. I am at a level where I can take it. But that wasn't exactly the hero quest. Well, wasn't exactly the hero quest that I was planning on triggering. Wherefore hast thou gone, Monica? Let's see, there's the main quest. Don't see anything too essential through there. I wonder why that's not colored in. Weird. Let's see. Looks like the only part that's not colored in, too. Huh. Yeah, I'm not prepared to deal with that. Well, I'm not mentally prepared to deal with that yet. Let's see if I can at least get to... Well, let's see what this compels me forward on first. We'll keep spinning this thread, and then we'll see what to do afterward. Let's see, what's our current character level?
Oh, a container. Oh, serious?
What is ours? Alright, so we're at level 40. Well, respect the character... Well, yeah, shut up, Lance. Well, respect the recommended level. That's what we learned. I've been waiting for you. Ship is steady ready. Okay, I'm counting on you to bust out and bring back Gondor. You're counting on us. Counting yourselves. You're coming too, aren't you? This isn't the Lost Numbers only job right now, you know. Jansen, you're in charge of the infiltration. Understood. Try not to drag us down, Ouroboros. Worry about yourself. Someone, tell us the route. Meh. Ahem. As said before, you cross along Erythia Sea on a good ship boundary, then go to prison directly underneath castle. Ah, good. Right through the fog. But, here is detail of importance. Even if all get there without bumps and bruises, island is surrounded by tall cliff on all sides. Boundary only run over water. After that, friends will need proceed under own strength. So we just have to do our best to climb up the cliffs without getting rumbled? If we can climb up them just by doing our best, then that's great, but... First, it can't be done. If the prison's in Agnes Castle, then it's going to be more heavily guarded than any old colony. Right on the money. Before you head for the prison, rendezvous with the soldier hiding on nearby Vinisog Holm. Her name's Kisame. She's the only soldier who managed to escape from Hope's Rest. If we learn about how she managed to escape, we can use that information in our infiltration, is that right? Vinisog Holm is on the way anyway, so rather than fiddle with janky comms, I thought it'd be best to go there and chat. Yeah, makes sense. That's all I've got to say. Get everything ready for departure. Okay. Alrighty doodles. Goodest of luck to friends. Wait, are you not piloting us, Mr. Salmon? Salmon is tired after a long night at work. Please do not overwork poor Salmon. So who is our pilot then? Pilot is inside you all along. What? Someone can send information of direction to any iris, so anyone who wants to pilot can fulfill a dream. But however, if break boundary, is punishable by mega spankings. Yeah, we get it. Fine. Riku will volunteer for pilot. Is that okay? It's easier than working Levinus. Riku was our mechanic back in the colony. He's good with stuff like this. I trust him to lead us right. Sure, it'll be fine. We'll do our best. No pressure then. This Gondor person in prison is our key to finding the whereabouts of the true queens. We have to pull this off. Alrighty, we'll have that to look forward to in a moment. You have the topic? Alrighty. Oh, I get to move it around myself, huh? Useful. But, before then, apparently I should stop by the canteen and start discussing things. Well, canteen's right here, so may as well. I did say I was going to primarily focus on side quests this time, so I think before we get on the boat... Probably won't get on the boat this time then, but... Let's see what kind of trouble we can get up to.
Just going to run recon on the canteen.
I'm sure.
Everyone, get some rest.
Alright, we've got the mother lode, so... Huh. Riku and Minata. Well, let's go down the line.
Let's consider what we know.
The city's full of things I've never heard of, and all this amazing tech and stuff. But they seem to have to scavenge things like Nevnus parts, like we do. It'll be a sight harder than just normal scavenging too. Outwitting both Agnes and Kevis to get the stuff they need? Not my idea of fun. And they can't leave any trace behind either. That's why they have a specialized scavenging force. They're elite, but in a different way to Monica's corps, which fights on the front line. I assume there can't be many of them, so the force can stay flexible and mobile. What, like a little secret platoon? Hey, could we pay a visit to Gnome Wetlands ourselves? I would like to know more about these lost numbers. You're curious about the scavengers? A little. It seems like a lot of hard work. We could lend them a hand. They're probably pretty short-handed over there. At least, Uni made it sound like they're a titchy little unit. Ah, so it's my fault, is it? Yes. Well, regardless, it'll be a good opportunity to get to know them better. To Gnome Wetlands it is. Alright, that's one direction to move in. Then...
I just wanted to confirm.
So those clothes we'd borrowed all that time ago, I guess they were city-made in the first place? Huh, thinking about it, does that mean we might see people with the same outfits walking around? But wait, you don't think... My style, it's not weird or anything, right? I wonder. We did get dressed in a hurry then. There wasn't time to think about style too carefully. Is that something you're even concerned about now, though? Judging from the city people's perspective, it's not impossible that something about the ensemble might appear extremely offensive. Oh no, this is what I was afraid of! You look fine, Noah. Don't let Tyon's mutterings get you down. Say, what about Tyon's clothes then? I need my attire to be functional, that's it. It's entirely pointless to worry solely about his appearance. Wow, that's pretty sensible actually. A very Tyon approach. While we're on the subject, Tyon, there's something I've wanted to say for a while now. What is it? Your scarf is deeply uncool. Of course. What? Oh my god! What? You didn't get offended over that? Oh, you petty little brat! What did you just say? Repeat yourself, I dare you! Aha! I knew it! You're as vain as the rest of us, you poser! Why? Freaking why? I have to go to the city camp specifically for that, huh? Hang on, aren't I already here? Unless you mean over... Well, actually you mean city camps, so not canteen. Well, we'll run through the others first.
This might get complicated.
We've been through a lot since we settled on getting to the city, huh? But we all made it through in one piece. That's something to be thankful for. Yeah. We're seeing a world that we've never known before, experiencing it for the first time. I just wish I could have let Guernica know that too. If it wasn't for him, we'd have been cut down right where we stood. Yep, or maybe just ended up blindly killing each other in battle like every other schmuck. I'm glad it didn't come to that. Yeah, think about it. What the old man gave us, it was immense. But in the end, we won't know a flippin' thing about the guy, will we? Kinda sucks. I mean, it's pretty late in the day, but I really want to know more about him. I wonder what his motive was for giving us this power. No, in fact, I think we have a duty to find out. Because like him, we stand together with the people of the city. Seems all the city folks thought he was a pretty awesome guy, huh? Especially Monica. He was a really special person for her, right? Indeed. Monica was referring to him as Dad, even. It's a city custom. That's what they call the person who raises them. Perhaps we could ask Monica about Guernica, find out what he really thought. After all, we're carrying his dreams now, fighting to make them real. Fair enough. Oh boy. And even using a image of his, well, even using an image of his, what was it, eye patch? That'll certainly make it sting.
I just wanted to confirm.
May also go through all these while I'm here. Did you notice how in the city, people called adults like Monica teach those smaller folks things? Not smaller folks, Uni. The word's children. I saw adults reading books to children. It was a really peaceful scene somehow. Yeah, I remember in our old training and lectures, they basically beat stuff into us. Nothing so relaxed as this. I imagine Monica would say this is how things are meant to be. She'd have a point. I can't really imagine those children holding weapons, fighting for their lives. Before Monica became an adult, do you think Guernica read to her like that too? I guess he might have? Strange, isn't it? I can't picture it at all. Yeah, bit outlandish, innit? Yeah, of course that would be the perspective. You know what you know, right?
I just wanted to confirm.
Phew. Man, there's nothing better than kicking back and taking the load off, getting my kid all nice and clean. Best feeling in the world, bar none. I totally agree. All the filth we pick up on the road really wears you down. Especially the sandstorms in Danang Desert. They're just too much. Yeah? Huh. All that stuff doesn't bother me one bit. Of course. Riku also unbothered. No way. Really? Nopon not big on baths to begin with. I guess that tracks, but Riku and Banana still always look pretty clean, I thought. Riku maintains strict standard of hygiene, is good manners in polite society. Indeedy doodle, it's question of etiquette. That said, some Nopon can go a whole 1 week without bath. Ew. Yeah, that's just minging. Riku note that Lance also only take bath approximately 1 time in a week. No! Oi, don't lie about me, furball. I said it doesn't bother me, not that I never bathe. The cheek. Of course. Gotta take a dig at Lance while you can, right?
I just wanted to confirm.
Say, you know those ass-paw things? They really make my skin crawl. Oh, I know. I owed you retching last time we fought them. When I saw them in Aegis Wilderness, I was like, well, there goes breakfast. And what's that stuff they form up? Because to me it looked just like... Stop! Not a word more, I beg you. I'm already 105% creeped out. Okay, turning it around then. What's a monster you like? Well, duh, Pepito's clearly. The fluffy fur just gives me life. I will hear no objections on this. What about you, Senna? What about you, Senna love? Theresis. Beg pardon? Theresis. They're just cool, okay? And they have those massive triceps. I kinda wish I was one, honestly. I see. Well, I suppose there's no accounting for taste, in it? Aha. Yeah, that's the excuse we're using, huh?
This might get complicated.
That's the excuse we're using. We heard that a Nopon in Colony 4 ended up running away. The one in the maintenance and development team, right? I wonder why. Maybe just couldn't be asked with a job anymore. Happens. Putting aside job satisfaction for a moment, nobody seems to know where this Nopon's gone. That's worrying. I hope they're not in trouble. Let me guess, now we go to the maintenance and development team and ask around? Good idea. The team's headed by Denzel. Seems like a good place to start. Ion got roasted? Are you behind where I am live, Gilgamesh? That was a while ago.
Let's consider what we know.
I'm probably just imagining it, but... Does Colony 4 not feel a bit tense to you? I noticed that too. Maybe something happened. I've heard that procurement of supplies isn't going too well. Not having what they need when they need seems to be... Well, not having what they need when they need seems to be an ever-present problem. Ah, yeah, that would explain why they're so moody. And who's in charge of that stuff again? A department called the Procurement Division, according to the soldiers who were whinging about it. If we're ever in the area, why not pay a visit to this Procurement Division? No pressure then. Alright, last one. Then we go chasing after Monica. I just posted I was busy. Fair enough.
I'll draw up the rota for guard duty.
Guard duty in the middle of the city? To be fair, generic dialogue.
Let's consider what we know.
It seems that they believe in fortune clovers in the city as well. What can I say? If you know, you know. And if you know, you're gonna want to collect them. Isn't it mysterious? Seeing children talk about things never fails to bring a smile. Oh yeah, it is mostly children collecting them, that's right. You got a point to make, Senna Love? Oops, no, not really. You wanna go join the city brats, Uni? Sounds like you have a lot in common. Ah, you absolute muppet. Come on, Uni, no need to get worked up. Queen's laces, you lot. Let a girl have her hobbies, will ya? That's right. If the groom knew the city as well, then we could have a little excursion someday. You're the only one here I can trust, Noah. Clearly.
Noah! Hey, how's tricks?
Eh?
We're doing fine here, Boliaris. And you?
Same old, same old. Though we're not getting any provisions from home, so our supply guys are being run ragged.
Any requests for us? I don't imagine you called just to shoot the breeze.
No. Good point. Got a bit of info to share with you.
Yeah?
Specifically, it's about Colony 5.
Colony 5? I think... I remember something about them being pretty highly ranked.
Yeah. We only happened to hear by chance, but apparently they made gold just the other day. Or so it seems, but we're not sure.
Oh? Go on.
Last time a colony went gold? I think it was about 40 years ago. When you go gold, you're pardoned from fighting. That's why everybody busts their balls trying to rank up.
That sounds pretty familiar.
Thing is, we're not even hearing a peep about this from the other colonies. It's as if they're acting like Colony 5 never existed to start with. I've tried getting in direct contact with them, but I haven't heard a fart back.
You think something happened?
Well, the woman in charge of Colony 5, or Solia, was close friends with our commander.
With Ethel?
To give you some background, some 2 years after the commander got us to silver, well, Solia managed it as well. Kamaravi might have been Ethel's rival, but Osolia and Ethel, they were sworn friends.
What, so... if it wasn't for the thing with Kamaravi, you all would have made it to gold rank?
I guess you could say it was likely.
Then, I can see why you'd be worried.
Yup. So I was thinking of going to take a look. Been 6 days since we lost contact. If there's been some accident, we could still be able to help.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You got no flame clocks. What if you end up like us?
We'll get the spark out of there before that happens. But I'm talking about Osolia here. I ain't just gonna leave her. And if the commander was here, she'd do the exact same thing.
I really want to help out on this.
Whoa.
Yep.
Uni? Seems out of the blue.
Yep.
Well, you see...
I wondered if this would be the path taken. About damn time you spoke up about it.
What the... Why didn't you tell us this sooner? Gotta share this stuff.
Agreed.
Sorry. I just didn't really believe it.
So, what you're saying is, you think that in the past you were attached to a gold rank colony?
Could be. This ain't some ash about wanting to know my past self or anything. A whole colony just fell to pieces. I have to know why.
You reckon Mobius have something to do with it?
With what I saw, definitely.
So that's why. All right. We'll help you out.
No, I mean... Are you sure? You know, I'd be glad for the help here, sure. But I really wouldn't want...
Oh, enough of this already. Tell me this isn't exactly what you were hoping for.
Saw through my clever ruse, eh? Must be losing my touch.
Implying you
I've
had
seen
that?
memory too, when interlinking with uni. And I guarantee you it was not a dream. I'm certain of it.
True.
Wait, why didn't you speak up then, Tyon?
What do you two think?
No objections. Let's head out.
Yeah, I want to lend a hand as well.
There you go. Okay?
Ah, I owe you one, mate. Seems like I'm always getting you in trouble.
It's fine, Boliaris. We do have an obligation here, right?
Man, not to forget all that food you gave us.
Oh yeah, I remember you took seconds.
Righto. I'll be moving out after this. Let's rendezvous around here.
The Orion Trail. Understood. We'll give our stuff a once-over, then get going.
Aye.
No pressure then.
See you there.
Yeah. See you.
Noah? Friends make journey to Goldie Colony?
Yep. That's the plan.
Then, humbly asking to drag Manana along.
No problem. But why?
Manana heard rumorings. Say that Goldie colonies have super real good ingredients lying around. Manana will take these ingredients. Resulting dishes will blow both socks and minds. Trying to expand the old repertoire. Eh, Manana? Expand!
That'd be really great, actually. Okay. Don't know why I'd ever refuse.
Manana, if you're going...
Rikugo. Naturalistic. Only answer is yes.
I just said I won't refuse. We can all go.
I guess that's how they're dragging the Nopon in. Although, probably you're gonna run into, though... Oh, this is geared around Uni? Does this allow us to get her class to level 20, then? Huh. Alright, I'm game. I want Monica first, but I'm game. Let's see, which one's... Oh my gosh. We're gonna be here a while. And of course, it's gonna be higher level. Okay. I'm not level 43 yet, damn it, but I want that. How much experience is it taking to get us to one level or another? Okay. Substantial. Huh. What do I want to do first? Well, I really want us to be that level. I did say that I'd be doing a bunch of side quests, but does it make sense to start whittling away at those now, or... Actually, didn't I mostly finish this one? I took out the 3 monsters, but I never went to confirm that, did I? Okay, that should be a pretty quick confirm. Hang on, let's go take care of that real quick. Close enough, you'll be fine? Yeah, that's what I thought about the Xeon quest, and you saw how that went. Also, Tyon knew the whole time and didn't speak up. I don't know if that's really short-sighted or thoughtful. Probably both. Doesn't matter what Maxie says, Ragni and Scum are still the enemy as far as I'm concerned. Don't be getting any funny ideas while you're here, okay? Or else. Mimi, should we move along here, maybe? Yes, alright. Well, and I'll be lucky, right? What's yours involving? So, we heard about the Nopon who went missing. Oh, you know about Bam Bam? Ugh, that fuzzy-headed idiot hasn't been back. That doesn't sound good. That fluffball knew how busy we are with the Leveness inspections and still decided to go wandering off. And you have no idea where? Maybe Dorn would know, but who knows where he is? Who's Dorian? One of Bam Bam's friends. Not that much trouble, that brat. You get the picture. If you find Doran, then pass on a message for me. Stop slacking off work and bring Bam Bam back with you, or you'll get a clip round the ear.
So that's the state of affairs.
Oh, you have something new already? Word of the flame clock getting smashed has spread to the other colonies now, I'm sure. All you enemies will be the tightening security too, thanks to that little stunt. You only got yourselves to blame here. Hey, lay off us already. After everything we've done for you. Uni, don't let him rile you up. That's exactly what he wants. Said the one who responded to provocations around the canteen. Need I remind you? Oh, what am I about to get thrown into? Oh, right, the quest. Good. I think. Oh, phew, you made it back okay. Boliaris gave us a heads up. We heard what happened, so Ethel's... Your expression says it all. She bet her life on that fight, and she's gone. Oh, Ethel. She was always charging off on her own. Spark it. Okay, enough blathering. We need to decide where we go from here. Yeah, you're right. So now what, Boliaris? Boliaris? Hello? No, not we need a plan. Oh, right. I'm sorry, I need some time to think. Yeah, not unexpected. Excuse? Hey, Boliaris! Understandable, but you are still technically the one in charge now. He's taken it pretty badly, as you'd expect. But the smoothest course is for the lieutenant to step up as commander. If things fall apart here, then that's going to endanger Colony 4's survival. Yeah, but he's not up to it. Nothing we can do. Apart from compete over it, but that's where the problems arise. We need Ethel now more than ever. Boliaris. As expected.
So that's the state of affairs.
One rabbit hole after another, huh? One rabbit hole after another. Maxie, it's done. All 3 monsters are taken care of. What? Really? Here's some proof. A little bit of each of the monsters. Isn't nature beautiful? This is... Huh. Wow. Yeah. Thanks. This will result in less attacks from the monsters too. That's got to be good. We'll take it from here then. Don't worry, we won't let your work be in vain. That said, if I were to ask one more then of course. Yeah, sure, whatever you want. Could you run these monster pieces up to the procurement division? The procurement division? The department in charge of managing the colony supplies. They deal with anything scavenged from monsters. The head of the division is called Solon. Tell him I sent you, he'll understand. Okay, Solon, got it. I'll hand the goods over. Thanks again for all this. I can't express how grateful I am. What else do you have to say? Reacting dynamically to the flow of battle. That's pretty impressive, I'd say. Ouroboros' power is nothing to be sniffed at. They say that... Okay, really? Tutorials even at this stage?
So that's the state of affairs.
No matter. Well, since we're already this close to finishing this one, may as well keep going, right? So why are there question marks? Oh, actually, that's probably unrelated. Ugh, this is all heading towards a very unpleasant outcome. There's nothing else for it. I'll just have to accelerate my special research. First, I'll have to have the Tactician Squad purloin an Agni and Levnis for me. Yeah, that'll go well. We're seeing fewer casualties now than we did at the beginning. The atmosphere in the colonies generally improved too. If Ethel could see how things are now... no. Sorry, just forget I said that, will you? Sure. Who are you? I've heard everything about what happened to the commander and the other guy, and why. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute to get a hold of myself, please. Understandable. Hello, can I help you? Maxie asked us to give you these. Let's see. Oh, looks like a certain operation went pretty well. Thanks so much for everything you've done. I'll find a good use for these. It was pretty out of character for Maxie to have entrusted you with this job. We thought so too, getting outsiders involved in such an important task. No, not that. I mean, on a personal level, Maxie used to be such a lone wolf. We're in the same cohort, and he used to be a real loose cannon. He was really a lot to deal with. Huh, really? Him? That is a surprise. The old Maxie would have gone on a solo monster hunt. But somehow he became a squad captain and learned how to ask for help. It's kind of a moving story, really. Oops, that certainly took a turn. Let's just keep this between us, okay? Sure. Hope to see you around the colony. Alright, that's taken care of. Without too much concern.
So that's the state of affairs.
Oh, you have something else for us? What's this relating to? Hello there. Anything I can do for you? Oh, the procurement division's having problems. You lot gonna be okay? Oh, you heard that, didn't you? Well, to be completely honest, I wouldn't say okay is the word I'd use. We've been swamped with requests for supplies from every team, and we've hardly been able to keep up. Queen's beans, it's that bad? There's always some kind of trouble, so with all these shortages, things are getting desperate. As resources are so limited, it must be impossible to fulfill the team's demands. Exactly, and if we so much as make a mistake in the distribution, everyone's at each other's throats in a second. This is worse than I expected. Is there anything we can do to help? There is one favor you could do, if you'd be so kind. One of my subordinates is a Noppon called Mikoko, taking care of materials for the cooks. And Brunella is looking out for the medic team. Could you help them out? Yeah, of course. Mikoko and Brunella, right? It doesn't matter who you help first, just thank you.
So that's the state of affairs.
Alright, that gives us a couple directions to move in for later, huh? Probably should get to a... well, let's see. Oh wow, I've almost been going for 2 hours? Damn. Alright then. What makes the most sense to work on first, I wonder? Well, this was the original plan, before all that. Alright, we'll take the risk. If we get blocked, we'll go play one of these. Alright, now, where do we need to go for this?
Change of plans.
Alright, go find Monica then, huh? Presumably over by the war room? Yes. Alrighty. You're not who I wanted to talk to. There we go. Now that we've got the spacing right. You gonna load in?
Monica, can we talk?
What's up? Sounds ominous.
We were hoping we could ask you about someone. Guernica, in fact.
About Dad?
Everyone in the city speaks so highly of him, but we still don't know a whole lot about him. I think we owe him that much.
All right. Where'd you want to start?
You were brought up by him, right? So, we thought you'd probably understand him better than anyone else.
Ha! I wish that were the case.
Oh?
The Guernica Van Dam that I knew was a man that I always looked up to. He was always busy keeping the city together or fighting out on the front line. Always distant. After I chose a military life, he didn't even talk to me like a parent anymore.
You mean... you weren't on very good terms?
I got to know the man, I think. But not the father.
Oh, that's rough.
I just thought that we'd have more time together.
Huh. Hey, boss. You're making the kids feel guilty.
Sorry. I don't blame you guys for any of this. Dad, Guernica, died in the line of duty, trying to accomplish his aim. But that's not all. He died fighting for what he believed in, and he saw it through. Of that much, I'm sure.
I mean, we saw the fight he put up, so fair enough.
For what he believed in.
Well, about that, there still might be a bit of unfinished business there. He sure was adamant about getting stuff home to people.
Yeah, for certain.
Sorry, what do you mean exactly?
Personal effects from the deceased. Things that family and friends can remember them by. We don't leave any other mark behind that says, we were here, you see? If there are people waiting for you, then you just want to leave something behind, whatever it may be. I was in the rear guard. I know just how dangerous that battlefield was. Maybe it's better not to dwell on that. But there are personal items that have been left behind though, right? Huh? Maybe you'd let us do something to help out with that. It must be really painful for the people who never got the chance for closure.
Yeah, right. I'm starting to get a handle on how they see things in the city. Sort of. But if there's something we can do about it, I want to try to help.
I appreciate the sentiment, guys. But why go to all this trouble?
Well, we'll get some closure from doing this too. We were losing friends every day.
And before we became Ouroboros, some of us used to be Offseers.
Couple of us
went to
anyway.
all that trouble for others. And when it happened, he was thinking of everyone waiting for him in the city. So I'd like to help his voice find its way.
Much appreciated. Speaking personally, good on you.
Travis, could you pull up the tactical register?
Roger that. Give me a moment. There's the data. We've got a list of deceased soldiers and the likely locations where they fell. Could you check out the waypoints around Alfeto Valley?
That's some impressive precision.
Kind of you to notice. See, that's the thing about us lost numbers. We just don't know when to quit.
Okay, guys. It's up to you now.
To be fair, what else would the guy be doing, right?
When you're done, could you meet me at the Remembrance Stones?
Got it. You have my word.
Alrighty. Off we go then. Let's see what kind of trouble this gets us into. Probably have to fight some monsters gathered around, or deal with some soldiers along the way, but we'll see what happens.
So that's the state of affairs.
Okay. Like the specified things. The Alfeto Valley, is that in Asia, or yes it is? Alright. Around the original battlefield, huh? I guess that makes sense. Let's have a look. Huh, starting to throw stronger monsters in here, huh? Or is that just to ensure that we have a fight in order to get to what we need to? Probably both, to be fair.
You itching to get wrecked?
Apparently. Let's rough them up. Oh, Riku and Minata are still equipped. I guess that makes sense. I just realized I don't have the launch art equipped. Why do I not have the launch art equipped for this ability? It's not like I'm using Eye of the Storm for much anyway. Hiya! Yeah, why don't I have the launch art equipped onto Ion? What am I doing? Nothing smart, I'll tell you that much. did I seriously decide to... Well, I even set up Senna with a smash art explicitly so I could take advantage of this, and then I don't even take advantage of it. Alright, that one goes down. Oh, we got got the attention of another Levness, huh? Alright, not gonna be able to trigger that, huh? So be it. Okay, let's go fix that before I forget. Again.
Only you didn't charge off on your own.
Okay. Tyon, we need to fix your arts. Take Soaring Tempest already. Now we actually have our proper combo. Phew, looks like we found it. Alright, back to the city with you. Alright. Alright, we'll have to fight you to move on. That's easy enough. Sup? There we are. Nothing too scary on that one. Nice.
That was spectacular.
Alright, nothing too complicated with that one.
You were all thinking it.
Don't worry, I'll make sure your stuff gets back to your people. They'll treasure it. Wonder what the herb was for. Do I even want to know? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Alrighty. And then I head over to the Remembrance Stones, huh? That was relatively straightforward. When's the other shoe gonna drop? When is the other shoe gonna drop? Guess we'll find out. Okay. Definitely shouldn't stay up as late as I did last time, but still. See how long we can keep this going. Taking your sweet time on this, huh? What, proper cutscene? Looks like it.
We've brought their belongings.
Oh, close enough to it anyway.
Thanks. Means a lot. Can you lay them out here?
Now you mention it, didn't Monica put an eye patch here?
Yeah, that was Guernica's.
What does it mean exactly? Placing people's belongings here?
How can I explain it? You guys have off-seeing, right? I guess this is our version of that.
Off-seeing for city folk.
You got here first.
Boss, we were waiting for you.
Ah, standing back and letting them mourn, huh?
Brother, you.
Zuo, you made it back.
Hiwa, you always kept such good care of this. Now look at it. I just wish that we could have talked more. But you're home now.
Thanks to you, these people got a chance to say farewell to their loved ones. And I got to fulfill Dad's dying wish. Thank you.
Not a word spoken? They've been around each other long enough. Guess it makes sense. I don't know if you necessarily need a loading screen for that, but then again, are you transitioning to actual cutscene then? Probably. Huh, interesting.
The motes.
Sparkles fly.
You're finally home. Hey, what?
These people, they weren't just sacrifices. They've entrusted us all with the future. As the Founders did. Looking back is not an option.
Is this really the time to say something like that? Although if they're lost numbers as well, I guess you could afford a little tough love with them, but still. Oh, you're saying it for yourself, aren't you? Yeah. You're saying it just as much for yourself. Makes sense, I suppose, given how you spoke back in the war room.
So that was enough seeing. The sound of that music, it's really something else. I don't think anyone here will forget this day, as long as they live.
The Fallen never got to win their battles, but maybe now they can get some rest.
Yeah, finally. Speaking of, you ought to get some rest too. You're gonna be pretty busy from now on.
You said it, boss. Wait, just how busy are we talking here?
From now on, I'll be traveling with Noah's crew.
Huh? But then who's gonna handle things in the city?
You'll be here, won't you, Travis?
Of course.
Like father, like daughter, eh?
Dad spent his life on the front line, and I want to carry on that tradition. I understood that when I heard the Officers play. It has to be me. I have to carry on his legacy, fulfill his hopes. I'll fight for you now. Call on me anytime you need my help.
Thank you. That's truly heartening.
I hope we'll get to know each other outside of battle too. There's so much I'd like to ask you. About yourself, the city.
No worries.
A word of warning, guys. The boss's stories are long.
Have you seen how long we've been at this already? I got time.
If you've got time to rip on the boss, I might just assign you some more duties, Travis.
Oh,
come on, you had to have known that was gonna happen.
Well, at least I won't have to worry about the city while I'm gone. Just holler if you need me.
We'll take you up on that.
Alrighty. So, how much rearranging do I gotta do? When you eventually load stuff back in. I know this is Switch hardware, but come on, guys.
The battle for the future is here, and we're on the front line.
Giving it to Uni, huh? Given their talk, I suppose it makes sense that it would be Uni, but still. Huh. Fair enough. Okay. So it focuses on field deployment, huh?
Hold on a minute.
Budget.
I'll come again soon. Keep an eye on me, would you?
Always nice to have more friends.
Huh. Neat little detail. One you can near guarantee people see if they actually go through with this quest, too. Alright, so it's Uni that we've got. So, looks like I won't have to do much fiddling. So you're giving up Guardian Commander, so that's our current way to topple. Let's take a look. So, you're given a smash art right from the bat. Well, right from the word go. Let's see. Selectro Field. Armor Veil. Has its use, I suppose. Now that's its use. Let's see, what's Shield Wall? Interesting. Well, I'll keep that then. Enemies performing arts will be knocked back. And let's go with this then. Probably don't need Noble Taunt then.
Energy grenade.
I'll just be cheeky with that then. Okay, so do we have a means to inflict topple right now? Okay, so you've got Shield Bash equipped. So we have that as an option, but I feel like I should try and draw from somebody else as well. We'll make sure that I've got a second option for it if need be. Although we're using a lot of Kavesi stuff right now, so I don't think I can... Well, unless I... Actually, I don't need you to necessarily focus on this for the moment. Though... actually, if I take... Oh, actually... I give you Stalker, and I can dip into Guardian Commander a little bit, can't I? Right? Oh, right, you probably haven't gotten... Right, you haven't gotten far enough with Guardian Commander for that to matter, huh? Well, I guess in that case, the easy solution is that I just bring Xeon back.
I need my help. At your service.
That'll do for now. Okay then, cool. Although, now we are getting pretty damn close to maxing out... Well, you're getting close to maxing out Flash Fencer, so we may as well lean into that a little bit more. Okay. Then I'll need to hit all these so that they stop yelling at me, but I can worry about that later. For now. Okay, what do I want to hit next? Level 45. Although, do I want to call it a day, actually? You know what? I think we'll do this one next. I don't know how many... Well, I don't know what sort of materials will be required for the next one, but the fact that it's level 30 suggests to me that I probably am in the correct areas to find what I need for this, or to at least get an idea when I'm looking at this offline, what I should look for. So, as eager as I am to see what this has to say for itself, we're what, level 41 at most? Yeah, pretty much. So, we're gonna take care of business at Colony 30 first, and then we can worry about that. Anything important in chat? Alright, so look at the name of Van Damme's crew, the reference to Xenoblade 2. I am aware. I have been editing the stuff for Xenoblade 2 lately, after all. And will be for another, well, for almost a year at this rate.
This smell.
You're fine, Zuyon. Have you seen any Mecha Friend pots lying around? Someone might have taken them. Oh no, that's awful. It's probably more efficient to just replace the pots than to try and color the Pope. I heard you can pick up some good Levnis pots at Britley Slope. Makes sense. Thank you. Oh, what this? Try Colony Iota? Yeah, that's not the worst option.
Interesting.
Well, let's complete this quest first regardless, then we'll see what I have the time and energy for. I am starting to run out of steam though, it's been a long day, and I will want to ramble about how things are going after all this. If Voldy and the Nopon are busy with Doric, it's easier for me to concentrate on other tasks. There's still a mountain of things that need doing. Yeah? Well, take care of yourself, mate. Don't worry yourself sick. No pressure then.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Have you seen any of Mecha Friend's parts? It looks like someone picked a few up by mistake. Oh, so that's what it was. Dinky Dinky was holding onto some Mecha Friend parts. She asked where to hide things where they'd never be found. I told her, spar is bar? Thanks. Now what's that about?
I hope everyone's getting along.
Are we now? Apparently not if someone's running off with Mecha Friend parts. Have you seen any of Mecha Friend's parts knocking about? Someone might have accidentally taken some. You okay, Noah? You okay up there? People are always going in and out of maintenance. Sorry, I haven't seen anything. Oh, wait, have you seen Widge? He said he had something to do at least the garden, and he was carrying a massive bag. We haven't seen him. We'll tell him you were looking for him if we do, though. Ta. Widge has been competing an awful lot with Mecha Friend lately. He seemed pretty down in the dumps some days, too. I wish he'd open up to me. Okay, I think I'm starting to pick up what the game's putting down.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Let's see if I'm making the same assertion that the game will. Okay, someone to talk to on the way. Nice. Those lost digits, or whatever they're called, they ride on Levnesses that are different from Kevis and Agnus, huh? I hope I'll get to face off against them sometime. I wonder how I can have the commander sign off on that. Training exercise? Assuming the lost numbers would even dare risk something like that.
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
Alrighty.
And today's story is...
So, about Mecha Friend. Do you get the feeling that those parts weren't lost but stolen? I was thinking along those lines too. But the important thing is fixing up Mecha Friend, right? In it. Finding parts for Mecha Friend's gonna be faster than hunting down the thief. Right. Once we've got the parts, we can take them to Repapa to fix. We've got some information on where we can scavenge up some parts for Mecha Friend. It looks like there are a few places of interest, so let's get searching. Alrighty then.
And today's story is...
Lots of armors around Colony 30, isn't there? Must be nice for them, lots of food around, and armor meat ain't nothing to scoff at. You keep saying armor's this and armor's that, but actually the proper term would be armuridae. The ones with horns are Arduans, while the ones without are armurs proper. And speaking of meat quality, armurs have more subcutaneous fat, making theirs the more flavorful. On the other hand, Arduan horns are rich in nutritious compounds, so people grind and mix them with water to drink. Any other questions? Oh wow, I didn't know half of that. Tyon, you're awesome. Nobody asked any questions to begin with. What, you some kind of armorologist? No, we wanted to show off. Clearly. Alright.
Nothing left behind? Okay, let's go.
Indeed. Okay, map. Reveal end secrets. Alright. Oh, sending us off in a corner I haven't visited yet. Nice. Oh yeah, I can go check out that ether sphere now, can't I? Quest-related event, what's that going to be in reference to? Oh right, I can use the zipline now here, can't I?
Oh! Hey, get a load of this!
Get a load of this! Yeah, it looks like it'll be easier to hit this one then. Alright. Is there anything special associated with that zip line? It looks like it's just there for the fun of it. Unless it's below.
Good thing we found this.
Yeah, it must be below then. Have I already participated in this? Yes, I have. Ah, right, there's one of the brats we need to beat up. Well, while we're on the way...
Oppose us and we will show no mercy.
Here we go.
I'm counting on you. I'll build reinforcements.
Okay, let's rough them up. Okay, frame rate, do you mind picking up a little bit? I know there's a lot to render right now, but come on. Is it just me or... No, I'm seeing it in the preview window too. Let's see. Ooh, nice. There we are. Alright, good. Ooh! On the ground with you! And done and dusted. Nice and easy. Oh yeah, much easier to deal with when you're actually at a level for it. Get out. Huh. Actually, I don't have anyone equipped to inflict burst right now, do I? And no matter. Not as if I need to think too much about this one anyway, given the circumstances. Alrighty. Down you go.
This is something decent, right?
What's with charging into the tree like that?
I gotta show that off, huh? Assuming it doesn't get interrupted. Hang on, how long has this been here? Have I already retrieved from this one yet, or did I ignore this because of level requirements? Well, no time like the present. Maybe it just opened up after a while. That's probably the only reason to worry about, but still. When you get the hero for Colony Iota, take them to the maternity ward for some funny dialogue. Oh boy. Do I even want to know? Alright, just brute force it. There we go.
What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
I mean, if you heard me, it's not the worst strategy. Oh wow, I've got a lot built up for Reno. I should have seeded that.
Good thing we found this.
Okay. How long has that container been there and accessible? Have I not wandered at all this direction? What is this doing here? Alright. While we're at it... Oh, I see. This is why I didn't grab it before. I must have taken a low road in order to get over to that... Well, in order to get to that other spot. I guess that makes sense. Alright. Now, where are the other ones located? Okay, there's one over in this direction, and it looks like it's going to be near another one of them? That's lucky for me. Quite lucky, in fact. Okay. So, just head up here, grab what we need, and knock out another Bradford Colony Iota while we're at it. And there we are.
Is that what I think it is?
Is it now? Alright, before anything else, let's make sure we get this. Oh, pretty! Someone could definitely use this.
All under control.
Come on, who else?
Hello!
Let's give it some.
Alright, let's get him. Up you go! And down you go. That's a decent amount of damage, I'll take it. Although Senna's taking a beating for some reason. Alright, see what you can do to this guy. Hang on, is there... Well... Oh, shoot, Uni's about to fall? Fix that. Alright, let's AoE the bastards. Oh, and now we got everyone in... Oh! Well, we did have everyone in Ouroboros. Alright. And then... one last hit. If we can even get a chance to pull it off. Although if I'm in need of experience, I probably could just chain attack a couple people, but I should probably change that when I'm up against Iota, well, the Iota commander. I'm amazed you're still alive, Uni. Alright, that's another one down. Nice. Phew. A bit more stressful, but nothing insurmountable. It's a spot I need to check out over there at some point. How reachable is... Actually, may as well go and check to see if it's reachable from here. Should be. Not the worst thing to double check while I'm out here. And then I can go head off for another one of those parts. Was I just trying to avoid a fight and that's why? Yeah, probably.
Mia, would you do the honors?
And there we are. Okay. No. Last area to check. Over in this direction. Alright, there's one that we've already seen too, but been hit it along the way. Actually, may as well drop down from here then. Although I'm pretty sure that's a lower level anyway. So, should be just fine. Great.
Is that what I think it is?
Special. Sure, let's go with that. And may as well be... Okay, so it won't have as much, because they do have to meter this out to some extent, but hey, may as well, right? Down you go. Cool. Alright, how much do I get when I've already harvested from here? It's something. I'll have to double check that later. Oh, level 46. Let's be mindful of that guy. And it's not even a unique looking at that. Pay no attention to the shrimps right in front of you.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Alrighty. Oh, container. Even better. If I'm not mistaken, these may be the pilfered Mechafriend parts.
I think that's all of them.
Alright, let's head back over to 30. Yes, Lance, time to head back.
About time we got some food in, eh?
Yeah, may as well see to that while I'm heading there as well. Actually, yeah, let's stop by there first then. May as well talk through what we had seen from the other, well, from the Colony 30 people as well. Well, Colony Iota,
Everyone,
I should say.
Get some rest.
Step 1. Enemy drop ain't bad.
Oh, what do we have here?
I'm feeling energized already.
There we are. Now, what else do we have here?
It's best we talk this through.
That guy Ryza, he was a challenge. Well, we scored a big win taking him down. Seems like he was one of Colony Iota's commando unit top dogs. Makes sense he'd be a tough customer. Come on, it wasn't that bad, was it? Dude, he was built like a castle and quick on his feet, with 2 swords at once. Let's not forget the cool, calculating intellect. It wasn't easy finding gaps in his defense. No wonder Alexandria chose him for her right-hand man. Alright, alright. I'm not saying he was a pushover or anything, but he's down now, so can we please stop going on about him? I should have taken Colony Iota down a notch as well. You're too happy-go-lucky by half. Nah, mate, it's you that's too gloomy, and by way more than half. Clearly.
I just wanted to confirm.
People say offense is the best defense, right? First time I've seen anyone try to make a rock-solid defense on the basis of their whole fighting strategy. Reading our movements and keeping us in check, while supporting our allies all the while. Shell was very multi-talented, wasn't she? It was a hard fight for sure. She made us pay dearly for our mistakes. And she came at us with the worst timing. I don't want to fight a healer like that again, ever. Loath as I am to admit it, the gap between our level and experience... English. The gap between our level of experience and hers was a chasm. Even when we first faced off, her control of the engagement was masterful. Absolutely. We managed to turn the table somehow, but it was close. If we didn't have our Ouroboros powers, it would have been no contest. It would have been great if they were on our side. Allies with Colony Iota, huh? No use getting down about it now. We managed to weaken them at least. Let's just be happy with that. Alrighty, 2 more. Let's see, you don't need to take out Iota's soldiers, you can bum rush Iota and fight them all at once? That doesn't sound fun. Alright, never mind the interruption. Off we go. Well done finding parts. Now Repapa do repairing magic. Uh-huh. Polly will be here soon, and we fix together. A testament to your skills. It wouldn't have gone so fast without Repapa. Backup work perfect. Want look at Mecha friend data? Sure, pick it up, show us who it was that took off with those parts. Noah, Riku send data of Mecha friend to Iris now. It's open search for perpetrator. Of course. Two Nopon working in cahoots. Meh? Diggy and Witch. Caught red winged. Now we know we're with the parts. Time to catch him and haul him in front of use it. Let's get him. Wherever the hell they are.
So both Dinky and Witch were the culprits. Which Nopon were they again?
Bruh.
Couldn't tell you. Colony 30 was teeming with the furballs.
Oh, what's that over there? What, just talking about the difference between Levness? Yeah, looks it.
All making sense.
Is it now? So, you're one of the ones who took Mecha Friend's pots. Meh. Who ran out Dinky? Oh well, Dinky full of remorse anyway. You better get to use it. You owe the people of Colony 30 an apology. Dinky understands. Do you now? Do you now? And what about you? We have it on good authority that you're one of the culprits who took Mecha Friend's parts. Meh. If Pepito out of bag, then Witch come quietly. Take Witch to Slammer. We're taking you to use it. You owe the people of Colony 30 an apology. Witch accept fate with grace. Okay, this is going way too easily. When's the other shoe gonna drop? So you're telling me these Nopon are responsible for hiding Mecha Friend's parts? But why be so mean to Mecha Friend? Dinky Dinky love huge Doric. But Doric always with Mecha Friend. Which only jealous of screwdriver technique of Mecha Friend, of course. Is much more advanced than Which can do. Which no volley not like it, but if Mecha Friend out of picture, then only us work with Doric. Pooly say so. So that's why. Ah, I see. Is responsibility of ours. Which leave now. Thank for everything. Hey, where are you going? Let's build Doric together. Making stuff is way more fun when you do it together. Baldi. It's a nice sentiment, but I don't know. They've learned their lesson. That's enough for me. You can't exactly hold Nopon to military regulations. And now you're gonna be swarmed by helpers. Oh yeah, and Nopon, next time you even think about causing trouble, I'll put you on cleaning duty. Yeah, that'll get him. At least for a while. Okay.
When the spark did Colony 30 get this many Nopon?
I don't know, but at this rate, they'll have the work done in a snap.
So that's the state of affairs.
Will they, though? Giant Levinus, so great and powerful. Dinky much glad to have stayed in Colony 30. Days are full of fun and joy. Clearly. Oh, hi, Cheeto. Seeming Me's flute playing is really coming along now. I'm not sure good is the word, but at least the last off-seeing he made the most rise like he was supposed to. Folks around here have even started calling him See Me Off. Alright, that's a cute spin on that. What is it, Cheeto? Mecha Friend will get the parts for Doric all put together in time. Well, not that he could disobey his orders anyway. Mate, it's already looking like a beast. Just you wait. Maybe it's even better. If only I could figure out how to build a system like Agnes's Autolevs have. Well, we'll see what we end up with, right?
What are we
Let's
picking
see.
here?
Oh wow, that already gets me pretty damn close. Wait, oh nice! Nice! Material all gathered. Alright, hefty chunk of manpower, appreciating hard labor of friends in advance. With preparation prepared, we thought I'd take a quick break from inspecting. Hang on, what's that? Huh. Alright, so they're gonna keep us from explicitly going after that for a while, huh? Probably want me to progress with the story or take care of some side quests and whatnot. Most likely, anyway. So, where was I? Let's see. Well... What's related event over there? That's presumably just relating to Eno. And that's related to a different thing. And over there... Well, we know it's over there. I can't remember what that was about. Is that another one of the... let's find out. You really want me to go after Iota, don't you? Well, I'm assuming someone relevant to that will be up here. Yep. Alright. We'll knock this bunch out and then go kick Iota's teeth in. That should be fine. I guess we'll find out, though. Anybody else? Alright, taunting us away from that guy, huh? Alright. I can play that game. Probably shouldn't use that so swiftly, but hey. Oh shoot, I was able to do that, huh? Man, you can bring that up fast. Wow. How are you able to bring that up so fast? Damn. It's useful, but jeez. Bam. You guys gonna topple him or what? Apparently not. You're actually... Are you just blocking everything right now? Yeah, you're blocking and resisting a lot. Huh. You know what? Block this. I could use some practice with chain attacks anyway. Alright, let's rough him up. Let's see. Lead with attackers, right? And then... And then, while we're at it, we can have you topple. Oh, not bad. Maybe I should have held off a little bit. What do you mean by I want that class? Technically it's me who'd be earning it, but whatever. Alright, rough him up. Keep roughing him up anyway. Then we can have Tyon inflict launch, right? That should be fun. Ah, resisted the defense down, huh? Launch! Alrighty. There's some damage. Now to bring you back down to earth. I wonder... I probably don't have enough to... Let's go with this. We'll see if we can make it work. Wow. Alright. Smash him down! Alright, let's see what this looks like. Not bad. Okay, and then I just need... I haven't done this in a while. Okay. May as well use all of them, right? Gets us the most points anyway. Cool. Not bad. Then the Ouroboros kicks in. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Good opener. Overkill. Let's hope the physical defense down helps. And then we can let Lance just lay into him. Yeah. Alright, have fun, boys. Alright, I'd say that went well. Ah, there was still another one active, huh? And not that you'll last too long given the circumstances, and we're done. Alrighty, nice and easy. Anybody else I want to beat up on this map? Although I think there was one on a different map that I could beat up, but still, for now. I guess we'll plop ourselves down at this camp. And then we can go charging off in the direction of Iota.
Do people have to make so much noise?
Yes.
I just wanted to confirm.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but... did anyone else find that man Philly kinda unlikable? Man, I get what you mean. I felt like he was laughing at me the whole time. Really? To me he seemed kinda nice. There was nothing nice about his attacks, I'll tell you that much. Did he have a soft spot for girls? Or maybe just hated guys? In any case, he was definitely playing favorites. That's it. It makes me want to send the mother flying. You already did send him flying. It's true though, the guy left a stink that lingers. Well, at least now I understand. Thank you for this rare moments of male bonding. Am I being included in that, or... Either way, Colony Iota's defenses should be a little thinner now. We best stay on our guard as we go on. Alright, that's enough chasing him down, I suppose. Although I think there's one more that I could go pursuing if I really cared to. Over near Colony... Is it Lambda? Or... Yeah, it's Lambda. I'm pretty sure there's one over here if I really care to. And you know what? Just to see what the dialogue is, let's go beat him up. Come on, it shouldn't take that long to load in. I know it's a new area, but come on. Alright, last bunch to beat up, then we go really beat him up.
Whoa, visitors!
New enemy.
Alright, here we go. Interesting, it's not going as fast this time. Is it because only one enemy has you targeted? Looks like the taunt from Xeon really kicked in, huh? Alright, that knocks those two out without too much issue. Wait, what's that key launch? Is that just to show taunt? Full on Uni. I'll keep roughing them up. Okay. Alright, I think it's just the leader now. Looks to be just the leader. Cool. Alright. Should be swifter then, given that you shouldn't have the same ridiculous block rate. Alright. And of course, launch isn't ready when I need it. And isn't in time either. Great. Oh well. Not as if we're under any major threat anyway. Yeah, I think I'm a little overdone for this guy. Well, overpowered for this. Now that I actually have more classes and more built up on the classes, it's much easier to blaze through these guys, isn't it? And we're done. Actually, while I'm thinking about it. Okay, so Lance and Senna are near maxed out on those. Alright then, given that. Let's see, closest camp to their nonsense. Okay, so they attacked us at that arch. So I'll probably need to just fast travel in regardless, so I may as well choose a camp that's at least in that region. Make things a little easier on that count. Thoughts on Tyon's scarf? I have no opinion on it.
Everyone, get some rest. It's best we talk this through.
Dude, that Sequoia's shooting range was ludicrous, am I right? Anyway, anyway we went, shots were falling on us like hail. From what I heard, she used to be a close-range attacker before. Maybe that explains why she was so good at keeping the right distance. Ugh, who makes a switch like that? Sounds like way too much effort. But maybe that's exactly the kind of reaction she's expecting out of you, Lance. Ugh. She's also an accomplished intelligence operative, Sequoia. She can usually get in her enemies' heads before battle. Wow, she must have loved Lance then. So nice and roomy. And the... Dude! Oi, who you calling roomy, Featherhead? And anyway, we beat him, didn't we? Hey, come on, no need to get upset. Colony Iota's already looking way less intimidating. Let's just keep it up. Okay. Wasn't fishing for a pep talk. I wouldn't have been upset if Uni just keep her mouth shut. Yeah, but then we can't have shenanigans, right? So clearly that matters more.
I'm all refreshed.
So that's the state of affairs.
Alright. Closest spawn point over here. Alright, let's rough them up.
Ready to take on the world.
Away we go.
So much to see, huh?
Level 41.
So sad to see a place with no arable land.
That's
Yeah,
the sad
yeah.
part. Okay.
Haven't we heard that one before? I feel like we've heard that one before. What, did I bring Xeon out when I was exploring Danag? Maybe at one point. Alright, not too many directions that I can go in. Well, we'll just keep following the trail and see how close we need... Well, see how close we get and see how close we need to get, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, I think after we're done with this quest, we'll call it a night. Let's see. Then I can go do... Oh, already here. That makes things easy.
Well, we've been found.
Hello. Since when? Alright, not gonna be able to... Yep, not gonna beat them today, so... No complaints here. There we go.
Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
Okay, fine, we'll fight you too. Should be relatively easy pickings though, given the circumstances. Huh. There we go. Nice!
I'm the girl with the gall.
Very nice. I don't suppose she'll just let us wander in, right?
More enemies. What do we do?
Okay, you're being a little over dramatic with the music, I feel. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, you're being very dramatic with the music. Arguably too dramatic. Alright, stand in the regen field. And you're done. You're done! Alright, that's another one down. Cool. Alright, now that we've seen to that, I guess we just go into the heart of their camp and then say hello. Presumably, I can just sneak around these guys. Yes, I can. Actually, real quick. Yep, Lance is maxed out. Let's change things up. Alright, so you're on an attacker right now. Huh. I guess it's time to nerf us.
So I gotta whack him. I can do that.
Yep, may as well nerf ourselves then.
I'm glad we meet again, Ouroboros. You seem quite sure of yourselves. I suppose your plan was to take the colony in one fell swoop?
We don't really enjoy being hunted. The hunter's role is more our speed.
Our time is precious. If you insist on barring our way, we'll do what needs to be done, old compatriot or not.
No need for speeches. Now is a time for action. I do hope you came prepared.
No pressure then. Alright, time to beat you up now. Especially since we took away all your friends. Alright, good, you're going after me. No! Pay attention to me! Well, okay, that's technically paying attention to me, but still. I just realized how much damage Tyon and Senna have been taking. Ooh! Whoop-bam! Cool. Yeah, that's right. Pay attention to me. I don't think there are enough overlapping fields here, boys. Alright, we'll hit this button. Oh, you've left down some of the field. Okay, that's why I'm taking so much damage. That's your field. Oh wow, we're actually doing a fair amount of damage to you, aren't we? You say that's it, but we're actually doing a fair amount of damage to you, you know. Alright, that's enough. Let's knock you down the easy way. Needs the practice anyway. See if I can get lucky again. Let's see. I just took away a way for you to inflict break. I'm smart. Well, we've still been able to inflict combos, so I guess I can't complain too much, right? Cool. Actually, this should get us pretty... Ooh! You can inflict break. Although... Get her attention. Oh, actually. Oh, crap. If I had realized you would be doing that much. Right, because I had chosen Xeon, so you being on a defending class, I could have gotten 2 back for my efforts if I had been willing to burn another healer. Well, there's an excuse to bust you back out, I suppose. Okay. As expected. And then... well, I can get 2 back if I throw Tyon at this, so... cool. Very nice. Yeah, not bad damage at least. Oh, perfect. Let's see. Well, lead by inflicting topple, I guess. And then... alright, this probably stands the best chance of getting 2 back, so inflict launch. Oh, that enough? That's enough! Nice! Cool. Oh, perfect! Okay. I guess it's gotta be Uni this time. Let's see, and then... why not? Bam! Yeah, start throwing overkill into the fray, right? I'll take it. Well, at least it doesn't need to be amazing this time around. Cool. Okay. Alright, not bad. Oh, wait. Yeah. And then... perfect. Kaboom. Yeah, I'll take that.
Phew! Made it through that somehow.
How many times are we going to have to do this?
I was just about to say that.
Oh, really?
A consul.
Manners, cur, that is Master E to you. I put a lot of effort into developing this drama, and now it's all wasted. Breaking her spirit, then fashioning her in my own image. She ought to have been my masterpiece!
What's the pilot going on about?
Alexandria, my cherished game piece. You should have made it much farther.
Who are you calling a piece? Neither her nor us will ever be what you want us to be.
Of course. And of course, you. After all, that's just your role.
Uh-huh.
Very well. I think it's time for a quick reroll. No use for all of these imbecilic side characters.
Are you related to Akos? What's with all this? Well, let's rough you up next.
To your seats for Act 2. Carnage. The curtains are about to rise.
Alright, let's beat you up next. Alrighty. Is that a field around you? Yeah, it is. Oh, geez, Senna's on the ground? Wow, that was fast. Okay. You know what? It's Mobius. Get chain attack immediately and then exploit wall hell and back. Well, if you're gonna keep focused on me, I'll just switch to Ouroboros where I don't have to care as much, right? At least about damage explicitly. That seems to be doing a decent amount. Alright. Pay attention to me, sucker! Okay, you're paying a little too much attention to me now. Especially since both of our healers decided to go into Ouroboros. Yeah, Tyon's on the ground. You're still alive. What, are you basically immune to death when you're in that mode? Yeah, maybe, actually. Shield Vine, what's that turn? Well, no matter. Just set the field. Oh, right on time. Wait. Huh. I can't use them in chain attacks when that's up, huh? That's annoying. Alright, as soon as I get an Ouroboros chance, I should take it then, looking at that. And you resisted my break. And you resisted the break. Thanks. Okay, if I see lands, I should take it immediately so I at least get an Ouroboros art in. And with less people, that should be doable. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to set up much, so get what you can. Get what you can. I'll take it and like it. Cool. And then... Actually, you're aggroed. Alright, there we go. So let's get... This at least gets you an Ouroboros art. Alright. Not bad. Stop resisting, damn it. Yeah, get some healing for Uni while you're at it. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's see how much this does. Substantial still. And that enraged you. Crap. This might backfire horribly. This could end very badly then. Okay, do I even want to know what that would have done if we hadn't been in Interlink? Well, those two hadn't been in Interlink anyway. Alright, so thus far we seem to be okay. Oh, damn. A little bit. Oh, hell. Jeez. Already having to send Uni and Tyon back into Interlink. Damn. Weren't even able to stay in there very long because of everything, huh? And Uni's on the ground. Despite 2 regen fields. And now Senna's on the ground. Great! Maybe I should have brought Valdi in instead of Xeon. Well, they're managing it, so I suppose I can't complain too much. How close are we to chain attack? Yeah, getting there. Oh, actually, you guys have level 3 Interlink. Yeah, bust that out. See what you can make of it. And now we're all in Interlink. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, wrong one for following up on that. Although. Oh, someone else beat us to it. Launch! Bam! Whoa! I'm not even gonna get a chance to chain attack unless I hit the button immediately. Holy crap. I don't even need to knock you down. That's almost more insulting. Die, sucker!
Yeah. The applause are so rapturous.
Well.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, more or less.
For now. But all this fighting really takes its toll on you.
Oh, really? That's not how it looked from where I was standing. It was impressive the way you beat him. And a big help, too.
Wait, what's she saying?
Dame Alex! I'm putting my foot down. Only boring run-of-the-mill plans from now on. This one gave me anxiety.
Eh?
I said I was sorry. Don't cry.
I have
so
questions.
it all went down according to your calculations?
Our goal was the defeat of the Consul and to be released from his control. Though it was a long acquaintance we had, at least until we uncovered that lie of his.
What was he lying about?
It's a long story. But anyway, making an enemy of the Consul would have been a big gamble for us too. So to weigh the risk, we had to figure out just how strong you lot actually were.
So you used your friends and colony as bait. You thought if we were strong enough to deal with you all, we could stand up to the Consul too.
You seem bitter about it.
But there must have been another way. Dispatch a scouting party or...
Oh, come on. We'd all reach homecoming before we got anywhere like that.
Sure, but see how much it cost you. It's not worth the sacrifices.
There is no victory without sacrifice.
Oh, this just sounds like a familiar refrain.
If you fight according to those musty old textbooks, you'll always be too slow. You're an old-fashioned man, aren't you, Tyon?
What?
What's that supposed to mean?
Dame Alex, I don't think they'll respond well to that line of exposition. Only Ouroboros can destroy our flame clock. Shouldn't we consider asking for their help instead of riding them up like this?
I'm not riling up anyone. Just some gentle teasing among friends.
Is that what you think it is? Well, to be fair, Tyon's dead, so we wouldn't interpret it that way anyway.
Dame Alex doesn't actually believe the ends justify the means. You'll understand if you look closely at the colony and how things are here.
What do you think?
Might be good to look around before we enter into any partnerships.
What if that's exactly what she wants you to think?
Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, I'd like to trust her. She was quite open with us this far.
Good grief. How did softies like you even survive this long?
Ouroboros?
Dame Alex?
I'm sorry. I admit I may have crossed a line.
May?
We'll have time to say goodbye to the old girl later. Come along. I'll show you how we fight here.
We're not done yet.
Some relationships changed.
Well, first off, pretty sure someone maxed out. Yep, Senna's maxed out. I know I'll need to shake things up anyway once we're done here, but let's see. Ooh.
You line him up, I'll knock him down.
I'll take that. Alright. So do I have to just follow you, or couldn't move any faster? Really wanted me to be compelled to use the walking animation by just hitting the left analog ever so slightly? Whatever. Can I talk to you? I'm mostly focused on Levnis engineering research at the moment, but when I started, I was a mere mechanic. I was running myself ragged with endless repairs, so when they asked about changing the roster, I spotted my chance. I found out a little later that Ryza had set it all up for me with Dame Alex. That guy seems hands-off, but he's really involved.
We got new folks on the map.
Oh, you're still around, huh? Thanks to your efforts, we're starting to see something of an evolution in the way people use the Collectopedia. We get the odd strange request, but feel free to keep using it as always. Naturally, the usual rewards are still on offer.
Some relationships changed.
No pressure then. You have anything more to say? We managed to buy ourselves a little time. In this breathing space, I think we have an opportunity to grapple with serious issues. For example, researching the Levnis tech of Keves. Well, we'll see how that ends up playing out. I'm surprised there isn't more overlap between the Agnian and Kevesi colonies that have been freed, although you can't guarantee when one or the other has been seen to. All you can guarantee is along the main story, so for stuff like Lambda and 4. His motivation and drive might be a bit lacking at the moment, but Feely used to be a really decent captain. I was made up to get on his squad. We all want a leader who's strong, smart, and you can look up to. So you can understand why it gets a bit annoyed when you see the status quo. Oh, we're done? Alright.
Got another one. Levnis repair parts?
We got them, but no means of transport. Usual route goes the long way round.
No, there's a colony we could route through. Those cylinders, we'll manage.
We can add 2 days. We can make it on time.
Prioritize speed. Start with light goods.
That's the list there. I'll forward it on too.
What do you know? They're really pro at that.
They're not just regular soldiers. More like they're all officers.
We're reading the flow of goods to learn of the war. It's a very flat hierarchy here, you'll find.
Using a minimum of people to achieve maximum results. That's the way we like to fight. Of all the colonies in Ionios, we're a bit extreme in the way we use the cards. Pretty special, right?
You mean the cards in the iris?
Yes. They tell us what's needed as of right now, and it's an easy and efficient tool.
But soldiers' wills and skills, on the other hand.
Feeling useful makes you confident. Confidence teaches a soldier pride. Pride binds the team, fosters productivity, and leads a colony to victory. Right?
As a result, we can invest ourselves in more research, and it takes us a step beyond.
A step beyond?
Well, I did propose them. It's quite basic.
Wait, the Collectopedia cards, you made them?
The castle folk developed them. All I did was to issue the request through the console.
Meaning you made a deal with the castle? Surely that's not...
I didn't do it lightly. It was necessary.
For what?
Doing the same as everyone around you, it's always the same outcome. Following the playbook to the letter is hardly a strategy.
And so I'm old-fashioned?
You're not mad this time?
I realized there was no ill will. We fight when we're confident. You and I think we're the same in that regard. I'm getting the impression that something must have changed you.
Thank the previous commander for that. He was a rash type, like this big one.
It winds you up, doesn't it? I get what you mean.
Oi, what the spark?
No matter what happens, you fight to keep everyone alive. And that's what makes a colony. All right, Alexandria. I understand you now.
Do you think we'll be useful?
Doesn't matter. I don't see people that way.
Oh.
Time to head back. We've unfinished business.
That's right. Time is precious.
We got new folks on the map.
Well, first we have to talk to this person, apparently.
Some relationships
Or
changed.
you just disappear on me because time change, I assume? Yeah, well, fine. We'll just go deal with the flame clock then. Off we go.
So all that's left is to smash it, yeah?
Yes. That way, Colony Iota will be free.
I'll be honest, I'm not 100% on board with how you played this. I don't appreciate being manipulated.
I'm sorry about tricking you before. I really do regret it.
I'm sure.
Yeah? What's to say you're not tricking us even now?
Insolence!
I'm sorry about Lands, but I would like to know what exactly your goal is here.
When you think about rules, you have to realize that they are closely entangled with the intentions of whoever set them. I don't suppose you'll believe me, but I just want to see what life's like outside of those confines.
No. I believe you. From everything you've told us, I can see how serious you are.
Thank you. And I'm counting on you. Let's keep it on the straight and narrow from now on.
Interesting choice of words.
Lands?
No, it's fine. I'm sure she's got nothing else left to hide now anyway.
Why are you planting flags, Senna? Why are you planting flags, game?
Love?
She's still hiding stuff.
Dame Alex?
No, I've got this.
No, you don't.
I'm not as old as I might seem, so I don't quite have the authority you might think yet.
You don't... Wait. Which term are you in?
Third.
Sixth?
Higher than I expected.
What? Shut up. You cannot be sixth term.
Hush! Not so loud.
I thought for sure we were the same term. You just have this dignity about you.
I work really hard for that, you know. Some colonies plan surprise attacks if they work out the timing of when the next generation of soldiers rolls over. And also, well, you know, reasons.
What reasons?
Dame Alex thinks she looks too young, so she likes to put on a touch of cosmetics to give her features extra character.
That was not public information.
You were just gonna leave them all guessing otherwise.
I mean, yes, but where do you even have time for supplies like that?
Not really what I expected.
Well, that's your fault for assuming, isn't it? Having presence is important for a commander.
This might be going over my head, but it sounds like a struggle.
For your information, the only ones who know this are my team chiefs and Chickadee. This is one secret I expect you to take with you unto homecoming.
We understand. We won't tell anyone.
Alright, enough blabbering. Let's spend this. Get him!
Here we go!
Thank you. I'm surprised we haven't gotten to level 4 warning yet. No matter. There we are.
If you have my back, I've got yours.
Alright. We're spending a decent amount of time with Tyon. So, you're an attacker of sorts. Damage increases with each crit, but beware as the damage bonus resets upon incapacitation. Interesting. So, a reverse Eno, huh?
Huh? Hear that?
Oh, we're already throwing stuff in the way. For the sake of showing things off, huh? Come on, let me focus on this.
Hey, that's a supply drop, right?
Well, I can keep exploring that later. For now, let's see. Step 1, let's see what you're capable of. Okay. Already looked at you, so let's see. Alright. Alright, crit rate from the back. So break on the side. Okay. Evasion's always useful. Although in theory you're only getting hit by AoE's BS, but never mind me. Alright, that has its use. A bit situational. Boost damage. Okay. And then... Interesting. So explicitly to try and take advantage of people that have been launched, huh? Okay, let's see. How do I want to shake things up for future?
I'll take the offensive then.
Alright, so I need to assign one of you to a tank. Well, most of you have it looks like all of you have Lone Exile by this point, so I can just hand that off to one of you without too much concern. Full Metal Jaguar sounds fun, so I think...
I'll keep you safe and snug.
Yeah, that should be fine. Alrighty, that'll do as far as keeping that in good shape. Now, there was one thing I keep being prodded to check that's completely unrelated to anything, so far as I can tell. Well, I'll need to go over there for the hero quest here anyway, so may as well, right? Okay, so the hospital's over this way, right? Okay. Over this way, right? Guess we'll see if I can... Oh, there we are. I think this is the correct way.
So that's... I'd love to sit in on the production process.
What? What? You do not know what you ask. Also, anything of note in here? Well, I guess that's gonna be it then. Well... Oh, someone to talk to. Our ancestors fought arm in arm once. Now all we seem to do is bicker pointlessly amongst each other. In particular, the heads of House Doyle and House Cassini don't get on well with the likes of Monica and I. That said, we're all on the same side when it comes to helping Ouroboros. Alrighty then. See how that ends up playing out. Okay, is there anything else I want to look over before I call it a night? Probably not. Let's see. Alright, so I won't have to worry about working on that, well, on Volby's mech for a while. Got all these side quests I can see too. And a couple of hero quests. Well, I think this is called Ascension Quest, but either way. I need to worry about there as well. Well, I guess then, makes the most sense that we call it there. So, next time we jump in, we'll continue digging our way through all of the myriad of side quests. Yeah, that should do. Alrighty, take a look then. So, I guess before I vanish and make sure that everything's good in chat, as we'll talk through how things have been. So, another busy week, a bit better as far as what I've been able to work on for YouTube, as I did have to reinstall my OS the day after I was streaming last week. But reason for that was in part because I had gotten sick of the trouble I was dealing with in OBS and said, okay, if there's a performance issue that's causing there to be a delay in what I'm hearing, even if it's only the monitor audio and the stream's fine, I mean, it got to the point where I was half a second behind for a good chunk of that, so no, that's unacceptable. So there were performance issues and other problems associated with that, so I figured, okay, I know that the earlier version of this OS is more stable and does have working OBS because I had used it for a reaction stream a while back. So that was one reason, and it got spurred on because while I was trying to fix whatever issue OBS was dealing with in that OS, I somehow managed to wipe my own admin privileges, and so it got to a point where I said, okay, you know what would be easier? Just wiping this thing and starting afresh. So that has been taken care of, and luckily it means that pretty much everything else is in good shape. So apart from some lingering issues with Discord and voice chat that I hopefully have got fixed by just reinstalling the damn thing, I think most of the technical troubles are behind me, and thanks to that, I've got Xenoblade 2 stuff prepared to the end of the year, which is nice. So I can spend more time over the course of, well, however long, just focusing more on the review channel then, which is nice. So, although it is admittedly easier to work on Let's Play stuff than the review channel, because review channel stuff, audio editing is tedious. And to be fair, at the moment, unless I want to keep working on the Pillars of Eternity stuff, there's not too much I can work on for the review channel until I've gotten further along with Echoes of Wisdom. But fortunately on that count, that's been going pretty nicely as well, because I think I've hit a good stride with it, where it was a good thing I took it offline, because it's not something that I'll want to spend hours at a time with. I'll usually just spend half an hour here, 45 minutes here, an hour there. And that seems to work out pretty well, because then you beat a small chunk, say, alright, that's good, and then we go on about your, well, then you go on about your day, fix up some stuff for Let's Play content, that sort of thing. So, all in all, I'd say it's worked out fairly well. So, that in mind, as far as Let's Play content is concerned, it looks like we're in good shape there. The review channel will have plenty to show for itself before too long, although, well, plenty to see too. As prep work for the Echoes of Wisdom video, and I guess I can set up my drawing tablet again for Pillars of Eternity before too long. And otherwise, yeah, there we are. There we are. So, things seem to be going well now that most of the technical problems are done with. And I think I mentioned it already, but I also have I have an idea as to when I'll be able to, as to when my schedule will open back up. But it is a maybe right now. It's contingent on two things right now that I can't go into too much detail on, but I think I'm about to resolve one of those, so it's just a matter of getting the other thing sorted, and I should be back to, quote, normal by Thanksgiving week, so here's open. When do you get Zeke? Let me check. I think that's one of the newer ones, so not till December, according to what I'm uploading right now. I'm not at a state where I'll be able to start doubling those up, although looking at what I have left to edit, let's see, I think, actually, I'll just pull up the sheet real quick. Let's see. 61 sessions with about 120 hours of footage through all of them. So that should give you a good idea as to how long it's going to take me to get through this. So I knock out 3 hours of this stuff a week, and I do at least finish all the editing before the year's out, but that's going to be rough. And I'm not going to have much time for anything else as far as Let's Play content is concerned. Although, I am going to have more free time. The past few weeks have certainly given me a better sense of perspective for how I have been spending my time, so I don't know. We'll see. Either way. Anything else that needs to be mentioned? Alright, so the usual stuff. Alexandria and Valdi are the same age. Oh boy. Regardless of that, next time we jump in, we'll go ahead and see to a bunch of those side quests. We'll take care of the DLC quest as well as see if we can take care of Uni's business. And hopefully, after all that is said and done, we'll be in good shape to just barrel through and continue the main story. Although it also depends on if anything else comes up, right? We shall see. We shall see. For now then, thank you all for stopping by. And next time we jump into it, we'll see it then. So, same time, same channel, as always. Till then, thank you all for